Your shedded skin is evident, absolutely pathetic. Thought I'd never get it, but an artist is what an artist is, and just that. I create, you create plans to adjust that. So fall back before the battle, the wits settle, go down as one fucking hell of a mismatch. If you with me, let me hear it, I hear it, I say it back. If you with me, let me hear it, I hear it, I say it back. If you with me, let me hear it, I hear it, I say it back. Say it back, come on, what, let's say it back.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Urban View on urbanmediatv.com. I'm your host Lisette, and today we actually have two special guest hosts with us today. We have Con Boogie and Carla Keys.
What's up?
And we have our
That's not Con Boogie. That's called the Homie Con.
Homie Con.
Two syllables. Homie Con.
Same thing like Con Boogie. That's two syllables.
Homie Con
No,
Boogie.
Con Boogie.
That's actually three.
Yeah, Homie Con Boogie.
Right.
We gotta get that one.
Right,
That's my
right,
new
right.
name for him. The Homie. It's like a noun. The Homie Con, not the Homie
That's
Con.
code name.
The Homie Con.
And we have Farhan Chisholm with
That's
us.
me. You know me.
Thank you for waiting. Again, shout out to Miss P. Unfortunately, she's not with us today because of
Yes.
an accident she went through,
Miss
and
P.
Vanessa was out sick. So I hope you guys are watching. Today we're talking about writers and authors who, through their writing, are impacting the community. So we wanted to just talk a little bit about who is reading nowadays. Are you guys still reading books?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the last book you guys read?
Do it. Let's do it.
Get
Your mic on, Carla?
But my mic is on. I'm
Okay,
just
there it
super
is.
far from it.
All right.
Oh, actually, no, the wire was a little.
There you go. You look good today.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
The last book I read. Damn, you put me on the spot.
The last book I know.
11
the last
minutes.
book I read.
11 minutes. That was the last book I read.
You really want to know?
Minutes. What was that about?
It was actually about a prostitute.
I was like, I knew it was something funky.
It was about a Brazilian prostitute. It's by Paulo
Brazilian
Coelho.
prostitute.
Is it?
Yeah.
In
It was a
Brazil?
really, really good book.
Really? Close.
Wow.
Shit, yeah.
Last book I read was that book that from the guest we had, Breathing Your Limitations Away.
Oh, word? How was
It's
that
in my
book?
bag actually.
How was it?
It was decent. It kind of, because the book before that I read was a book about Freemasons. So it's like it was kind of like
Connected.
yeah, it kind of connected. It was like he's real deep on it, real philosophical, real metaphysical. I like books like that. I don't read the nonsense. I can't do it.
So that's good. Everyone's actually reading. What's up with you, Con? Was the last
Homie
book you read?
Con, reading
The
his
last
text.
book I read was The Four Agreements.
Ah.
What's that
I
about?
haven't read it. I heard it was good.
It's,
I bought the book
what
for
is
my
it
house,
about?
but I haven't read it.
What's it about?
It's pretty much. It's
metaphysical.
It is, but it's breaking down
Does it
the
deal with-
things that we're taught
Okay,
as we grew up and
Okay, good,
that make
good.
us who we are today.
really? And it teaches you how to I guess to.
Well, it's four agreements, so it's like
Okay.
as you go through the agreements, you start to almost reprogram yourself to think differently.
So when you say agreements, you mean like
What
I
is-
agree to not think like that no more type of thing,
I guess, yeah.
or I agree to
Well, it talks about like certain things that are planted in your mind
from birth.
from birth, and as you get older, that kind of shape how you view
Thinking.
life,
Oh, that's dope.
and then it helps you break down those barriers. And
To understand them.
That's a really
The
famous
Four
book.
Agreements. I
Yeah.
like
And
that.
I just haven't gotten a chance to read it. Maybe I'm not ready.
You have one? A
Not
copy?
ready.
You got
No,
a copy?
I bought it for my aunts, yeah, and because I felt like they'll be good for them. But I don't know why I never. Maybe I'm intimidated by the book.
What do y'all
I mean,
think
and
about
it's not intimidating at all. It's actually very simple and very to the point. It's not.
You know what book is intimidating that I was starting to read and then I had to stop reading? The 48 Laws of Power.
Why?
Yeah.
Evil book.
I've read that book like 5 times.
Yeah.
That book is the best book.
You just
yo.
gotta be careful with
Yeah,
that type
nah.
of knowledge.
I got to like maybe the first page and I had
And
to
you
put it
just
down.
like,
Why, you couldn't
I
deal
was
with
talking to
I don't know.
my-
It's pretty
Serious.
evil. I mean, it's pretty much the whole thing is kind of using the people around you, not as a team, but more like using
Opportunist.
them.
Yeah.
And if you can't use them, then just
Well, that's one way. That's one way to
That's
look
an-
at it.
I mean, the way that it was recommended to me is that, like, Lisa, you have to analyze how people use you. So in order to combat your enemy, you have to know how your enemy combats with you. It's like the art of war. Like you have to know what cards your enemy is going to play against you.
right.
And when I started reading, I started analyzing my manager at my day job. And I was like, bro, this guy is a really divide, conquer type of individual.
Yeah.
But and I understood why that book is important in that sense, but I haven't finished reading just for that, just because I don't want to get to that point where when you're in a bad situation, you may fall back on it and use it negatively.
Yeah.
That's why. But yeah, and you know why I'm bringing this up, guys, because I'm not sure if our viewers what's the last book they read, but I know that reading has become very diluted because of media. And I'm really grateful for the Nook because everybody reads. Like the last couple of
Kindle.
shows. Yeah, the Kindle. What's it called?
The Kindle.
Kindle. No, but there's another one that
The Nook, yeah.
The
the
Nook.
Nook. Okay, yeah. So I feel that everybody they're not even writing anymore. Everyone's using their phone to read, to write,
Right.
even verses. As artists, I've seen them. I went to an open mic and half the poets had to read from their phone. You know, just
I
like-
don't. I'm not really for that anyway. I feel like if you're going to get on stage and
Do you remember?
Oh,
do
yeah,
poetry
You
or
should
something,
most definitely.
memorize it.
commit it to
Absolutely.
memory.
Absolutely.
Like that is so. Like to me, that's so amateurish to get up there and be like, okay, hold on, let me start over again. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a line.
I mean, poetry reading sometimes it's like, you know, they'll stand up there with their little paper.
Yeah, it's
You know what I'm
like-
saying? It's just a digital form of holding a piece of paper.
basically, yeah, like the phone thing. I'm not with that either.
You know,
Like,
with
that's-
poetry, it's all right. It's
Passive.
accepted.
yeah, you can deal with it,
You know.
but I'm just my
Music.
personal. I come from the era where you had to be.
Oh yeah, you had to know it. You had to
yeah, you
memorize
had to
it.
know what you're saying, and you had to be able to. Because when you don't have the paper in front of you, and you going off memory, you deliver it better. Your stage presence is better because you're not focused on the paper.
You're confident.
Right.
Your confidence is better. Your performance is overall better.
And it's passionate. Like El Grito de Poetas, you don't see none of them
Oh, who?
read from El Grito de Poetas.
Or poetas.
El Grito de Poetas.
So you said open the door.
No,
I'm just joking.
man. The shou-
You know I gotta mess with
the
it.
shout, the shouts of the poets. The shout, right?
What did you say?
You know, True and Chance.
Yeah. What's the
The shouts of the poets.
No. The Spanish part.
El Grito de Poetas.
I have a Spanish fetish. Sorry, I'm sorry, Carl. I don't want to sound like a pervert.
What's the last Latin chick you dated? That long?
Oh, no, okay. Now, what do you mean by dated?
Oh, man.
See, we have to break that down because there's
Scene.
different. When you say scene, because you have a whole different viewpoint when it comes to
The last
dating.
girl you
I
brought
think
flowers
dating.
to.
I think dating. There's only one definition to dating.
yeah.
Then there's other terms.
Like friends with
According to
benefits,
women.
No, not according to women. I think
Just the last girl you liked and she liked you back that was Latin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that.
she's like, let me break
that.
it down.
Right.
Oh,
you
that
have to.
dating.
You have to break it down. I love Spanish women. Okay. You mean dated as in like girlfriend, boyfriend?
Doesn't matter. You liked her, she liked you.
Oh, I could say yesterday. I met a Spanish chick that I liked yesterday, and she liked me.
And how do you woo a Latin chick?
How do I who?
Woo. How do you
Woo a Latin chick?
conquer, seduce?
Seduce?
How do you get her
Latin
attention?
chicks
To
seduce
give you a
me.
chance? Oh,
They seduce
not
me.
bad.
Because I love y'all. You Latin?
No.
Okay. I love Latin chicks. Okay. I love white.
And I
I
wonder
love
if there's a
everybody.
book
I
on
love
it.
all women. I love all women.
I wonder if there's a book on how to date a Latin chick.
Of course,
You
there
should
is.
write it.
Is there?
You
There
should write
probably
it.
is.
Now, okay.
You should.
Was it a book, Plátanos and Collard Greens, or it's just a play?
That was a play.
It's a play.
They
yeah,
never
no,
wrote a
play.
book on it?
There might have been, but it's a play.
Whatever.
See, like that
Play.
was something that I wonder how, because we are attracted to what we are used to in culture, something outside the norm. We may not be used to when it's dating, like for courtship.
It depends who it is, because sometimes it's like when you meet someone who's completely opposite culture, it's more appealing to you.
Yeah.
Like
It's
me.
something
Like
that
me.
you see
yeah.
all the time.
I loved it.
It's like the whole small town syndrome. It's like when that one person comes to your small town and all the girls go crazy over
Oh,
that
like
one
the new
dude.
girl at school, or the
Right.
new guy. He's all
Because
mysterious.
it's like it's something new.
But see, the thing with that is that you have to be careful. Damn. Okay, sorry. Okay, I just got out of a situation that
I love how he said situation.
Hold up. Define situation.
Yeah, there you go.
I gave her flowers.
Oh, that situation.
I liked her. She liked me.
Okay.
She wasn't Spanish though. So like you have to be careful because people may turn out to not be what you thought they were. And you have this thing when you see them in the beginning, like you said, new girl at school, she looks good. Oh, but that new girl may have issues that you don't want to attach yourself to. and you don't want to get caught up like that. So
you never know what
The new girl or the old girl may have issues.
yeah, everybody. I mean, we all have issues, but depends. Like the way she handled her issues, just didn't really coincide with the way I handle my issues.
Right.
So it's like
But I think Liz was talking about how like we stick to things that we know.
Yeah, because
And almost being afraid to
stayed outside the box.
right.
which in
And I
turn
think
will leave
family-
you.
I know I'm one of those people.
Family
I'm one of
too.
those
Yeah,
people.
you
I'm one
keep
of those people.
attracting the wrong person because
know.
you stick to what you know. If all you know is the psychos, then how you know?
But not even, and sometimes even a family thing.
That
like
too.
if you bring, Asian dude home to your parents, you know what I mean? It'll be like, oh, you couldn't find a good Latin man, you know what I mean? Like, so it's also that's fear,
Like my family
rejection
goes
from your
to-
family.
But if I brought an Asian chick home, I'll probably get high fives.
If I brought a white man home, my family will
Would love you.
make a celebration.
Exactly.
They would be like, te encontraste uno bueno, sí. Está bueno.
And they would say that right in front of him, and he wouldn't know what they're saying.
Yeah. So, yeah,
I
especially if he's Jewish. They'd be like, oh,
Wow.
yes. He's God.
Shout out to the Jewish people.
Yes. They love him. They love him. But, when I bring a Dominican home, they're like,
Damn, we're getting a little personal here.
Yes, you
they're
are.
looking at me
Might
like,
we be talking about your ex? No.
no.
Okay.
No, the last two guys I dated are Dominican. My ex
The
is
flower
Dominican.
guy?
He's Dominican, too.
The flower guy.
Wow.
Oh my
She knows what I'm
gosh.
talking about. She knows what I'm talking about. She knows what
I
I'm
think we
talking
all know.
about. The flower guy.
Leave
I think
him alone.
the flower guy might be
best
watching
friends,
now.
cousins. No, I'm just messing.
No, but the reason, again, I'm sure there's a book on how to date Latin chicks, just like there's how to. There's even a book, and it's crazy. Sold 1 million copies.
to
Called Why Men Marry Bitches.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
over 1 million books sold.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And was it written by a woman?
no, it was a collaboration, but it was written by a man.
It must have been a guy who got his heart broke.
No. The men just like you're one of them. Men like
yeah.
very authoritative women.
Well, I do get turned on by that. I ain't gonna lie.
That's-
I don't want to push over.
And again,
I don't wanna push
reading is
over.
fundamental, but I feel that a lot of our youth are turning away from reading. So again, I think it's awesome that Kindle and Nook are coming out because this gives them an opportunity to go back to reading. Because even the libraries are getting diluted because of the lack of participation. People, I mean, back in the day, that was like a field trip
Yeah.
to the
Well,
library.
then again, back in the days, there wasn't no internet either. So
Yeah, now they had to get up on speed and get internet in the libraries. When was the last time you've been to a library?
Wow.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Well, not that long ago.
I was there to vote.
2001.
you went to the library to vote?
Yeah, last year. Yeah, they hold the voting
Really?
ballots there. Yeah.
But you know what? It also, with the whole Nook and Kindle thing, in my perspective anyway, I tend to fall asleep when reading out of an actual book. I get sleepy. No, I mean the
Yeah,
book can
I
be.
feel you. I'm the
happens to
same
me
way.
too.
The book can
That's
be
why school's-
super interesting, but I mean, my eyes will get tired and I'll get sleepy. But I have the Nook on my cell phone, and I can.
The who?
The Nook.
The Nook?
Got the Nook. It's digital reading.
Where have you been?
Yeah, have you
Oh,
not
The
been
first-
part of this
I
interview?
have a
18 minutes
bootleg
have you been?
Motorola Click. I don't
No, I'm
know
saying
what a Nook is.
she just said Nook.
I know.
like
I heard her
15
say it, but
times.
it's like I heard her say it. I know.
But you said Nook.
Exactly. It's the way she said Nook.
She was like Nook. He's like, oh, word?
Really? Exactly.
What you doing later?
You're not Latin either? No. I'm just messing with you.
but no, Ferran is fonder to white girls, though.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What's
Absolutely.
It called? What's it?
I love white women.
I'm not racist at all. I
Neither
don't think
am
I have.
I think that is.
I don't
so,
have a type.
Right.
I'm very.
Right. That is so
Broad,
whack
yeah.
to be racist. Any racist,
She's equal
you're
opportunity.
whack. If you're a racist, you're whack.
Yes, you're ancient. You're
They're
the,
so whack. Get away from me.
But yeah,
But-
but back to the topic. But
Yeah.
because of technology, I mean, it makes it so much easier
Yeah.
now. Like
Technology
I have
and
the
money.
Kindle app on my phone.
How much was it? Did it charge you?
It was free.
Free.
Kindle
It's
apps.
free.
So how do you purchase books through that? Is that
Yeah.
how it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
See,
the dope
that's
thing
good.
about it
They
is
give you
like
samples.
it's Amazon too, so they have a list of free books.
And can you share books through that?
Probably, I don't see
Because my
why
cousin
not.
was
iPhone?
saying she wants me to read
The
this
iPhone
book.
has its own.
I don't have an iPhone.
I don't have an iPhone either.
I'm like that commercial. You don't have an iPhone.
Steve Jobs
I don't have an
watching right
iPhone.
now. They don't have iPhones. Forget it. Which, if we're trying to get sponsorships, like you talk sponsorships, we have to say, Steve, hook us up with an iPhone.
Yeah,
Yes,
seriously.
please. I need an iPhone.
We need iPhones. So
I'm about
that
to
we
get a
can
Boost
promote.
Mobile.
We'll use it on the show. You know, but I mean,
T-Mobile's ripping me off.
that my cousin wants to share a book, a spiritual warfare book, because she's Christian. Well, we're both Christians, and she's like, "I'll share it to you through the phone." I'm like, "How are you gonna do that?"
How would you
They're
do
like,
that?
"Well, I already bought the book, and I can share whatever I buy to whomever I want to share it with, as long as
Right.
it's not like I guess overly shared." And I was like, "That is so cool," because you know how you
Yeah.
have a book, you can lend it out.
Right.
So I feel like, again, technology is helping us read again, because I feel that a lot of people aren't reading.
Right.
I even feel like, you know,
Even newspapers.
yeah. I mean, I still read hard copy newspapers. They're the best thing when you're on the train.
That's because you're a New Yorker.
Yeah,
See, I was
yeah,
just gonna
yeah.
say that because you take the
But,
train.
you know,
She don't take
that's
the
the
train.
smartest thing that
I'm not a New Yorker.
You know? You take a train?
Huh?
You do take the train?
No, I said I'm not a New Yorker.
But do you take the train?
On
Sometimes.
occasion.
See, I got cars.
The smartest thing that Metro and AM newspaper did is give free newspapers on the train.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm
Right.
not saying I'm not gonna
At least they could do.
I'm not gonna downplay their newspaper, but it doesn't have all the information you really want that you get from like a regular newspaper like New York Times.
Well, you
or-
get what you pay for.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Or what
you don't pay for
right?
it.
Exactly.
But it's made to be very brief.
Right.
Yes,
It's made
very
to be if you have to commute from Queens to the city,
it's-
Right.
it's going to take you 40 minutes. You
Yes.
can get through that whole paper in 40
But
minutes.
it's oversaturated with media and advertising and
But
just
that's the whole
yeah.
idea.
Because it's
That's the-
free.
Right,
That's how they
right.
make
So
their
they
money.
have to pay for it.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
smart, but it was very smart of them. Like even when I need a coupon for Macy's, they got it.
Yeah.
Like, I can count on them for that.
You know what? Speaking of newspapers, did you hear about Rupert Murdoch?
Oh,
No.
dude, he had like
You didn't hear about it?
Yeah, you know who
You didn't hear?
Murdoch is, right?
You
know
told him. You know Rupert
Tell
Murdoch.
us.
He owns News Corp, Facebook, New York Times,
for Fox News.
Fox
Okay.
News.
What happened to him?
He's getting investigated because they're saying that his team hacked into the calls for the 9/11 victims.
Yeah, he has. Hold on. He has a tabloid newspaper in England.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In London or whatever overseas that he also owns. Well, it's not. It went out of business now because of what she's saying. So that's who he's talking about. That's what she's talking about. The newspaper in
No,
England.
but what I'm questioning is it just
Tabloid.
because it was unethical what he did, or because
Of who he did it to.
yeah, like is it?
So wait,
All of
what
that.
did he
It's
do?
all of
Got
that.
out of
What did
it.
he do? Give me.
Yeah.
That's just hacking.
All right,
in.
you know when you have a tabloid newspaper,
Uh-huh.
you know people that work for the tabloids, it's their job to dig up dirt on
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Right.
Right.
So what she was saying about how, so I guess somebody went, they went,
He
they
must
went
have
crossed the line.
published something, because how would they know?
You
He must
hack
have
into
published
somebody's
something
email and then you plug. You know what I'm saying?
that Screwed up somebody else or something, but no one's talking about. Like I'm like thinking, okay, he did something very unethical, but what is it that went wrong?
It was the people he did it
What-
to.
you know, who-
9/11 victims,
Like, he must have
veterans from Iraq.
information.
Yeah, like
It's just like, for example, WikiLeaks. To me, in my opinion, I don't see what he did completely wrong. Okay, but the way the government, they made him look like he's a traitor. They want to nab him for treason.
that's the whole idea.
So if I was
did it
Hillary
over there.
Clinton,
Rupert Murdoch.
no,
Yeah.
I'm talking about what's his name,
WikiLeaks.
Asani from
Wiki.
WikiLeaks. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
WikiLeaks.
yeah, but that's, I mean,
Why would look?
he's supplying information that to the media in the United States shouldn't be supplied to the people.
Look,
Right.
if
And
I
when
was
you do
Hillary
that-
Clinton, I would have denied. It's like when someone's accusing you of cheating, you deny. I would have denied. Just
No, but they got records. So
I would have been
stuff.
like,
you can't
they
deny it if the
fabri-
records,
they
the evidence.
They fabricated it. They
Nah,
made
you
it
can't.
up. They
But that's the media is a form of control.
in America.
So it's
it
like
is.
when you're
Everywhere.
being when you're being
Anywhere.
fed what you need to see. It's not everywhere.
no,
It is
not-
everywhere.
I
It's
don't know.
everywhere that media
Exists.
touches to people. Yeah.
Well, what do you
I
think
mean,
of RT.com then?
Who?
RT, the Russian their news. Well, they're not. There's American, but they basically publicize they downplay everything from like the recession, the double dip. They have interviews about like Burger. I can't say, what is it?
Burger King,
No, Burger Group.
Burger.
Bilderberg.
Bilderberg Burger.
Bilderberger.
Man, I messed up the name.
Don't mess up
Bilderberg.
that
I
name.
always mess up their name.
Bilderberg.
They're the ones that literally have all these interviews. They've had interviews with Immortal Technique. They have interviews with other like financial people that have been shut up in America, but they can openly speak on RT.com. They're infamous for it.
Right.
But and then in my mind, I'm thinking, well, I think the same thing that you do. Wait a minute, who's controlling that media? Is this purposely done so Americans can feel like, oh my God, there's a big conspiracy and America's just, trying to, shut us out? They're the first ones that before the whole, what is his name, Strauss-Kahn, whole like grabbing up on the maid. talking about the prostitutes and all that.
Yeah.
They were the first talking about how all the elites have these parties, these sex parties, and they have these prostitutes. And why did they bring it up? Why was it a big deal? Because they're using government money to have these parties.
To fund it, right.
And fund it. And these prostitutes will all have like different colored bands for what, it's
For
weird.
what they do.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the weirdest thing. And
Well, I mean, like
It's organized.
What's your point about that? Like, why don't they get shut down?
Not only that, well, no, because we don't see that. We don't know. I did not know about that until RT.com presented that.
Right.
We don't hear that on Fox News. We don't hear that on MSNBC. We don't hear, for example, there's
You don't hear a lot of
there are
things
a lot
on
of
the
things
news.
where, why is it overseas they can hear it? If all media is controlled, why is it that they have access to it and we don't?
Right. There's a lot of stories that happen here that we don't hear about, that overseas they hear about our stories that we have no idea about. You know what I'm saying? But it's like websites like that. Like, people see it, like it's funny because people view those websites as everything is completely like speculation. It's all conspiracy theory. It's the same thing. Like, you're always talking about the whole Illuminati and videos. Like, they have a website called Vigilant Citizen.
Yeah, Vigilant Citizen.
And all they do is they take the actual video and they break.
We interviewed them.
Not Vigilant Citizen. He was We Are Change.
Oh, same thing. Okay.
No.
And and they break down all the videos. But anybody I guess the regular person who doesn't know about it, they'd sit there and they'd laugh at that website.
Or wouldn't care.
The same way that they'd look at that website and laugh. So the government won't shut them down because they see it as, they're making themselves look stupid.
Exactly.
Nobody believes them.
The same thing like the Illuminati. When
they
talk
have a
about
little website, but we have every single
and we own
news outlet.
The more you talk about the hidden stuff, the more crazier you seem. Because the people that's really running it are not going to admit to anything. They're going to say, what are you talking about? Like, if you say Illuminati, they're going to look at you like, what? Get away from me.
Like the same.
You know what I'm saying? And you're going to look crazy. That's why, people have to understand the technology that's going on here. And it's serious. It's not a
Are we
game.
controlled?
Of course we're controlled, but
Us?
we're not blatantly controlled.
But see, that's where it depends.
That's
Like
where
if we're talking
internet
about
media is actually
right,
pretty cool.
exactly. If you're talking about like media in a sense where it's like Fox or ABC or whatever,
Affiliates.
that's more controlled because it's a bigger corporation. It's run by different people. Sorry, it's run by a bigger
You can hold
people.
the mic, you hold it.
No, I'm all right. But stuff like there's so many different websites and internet radio shows and talk shows and things like that where it's more independent. So obviously something like that is not as controlled. But
Now, how do you guys feel? Like, how China, they can turn off the web if they want to, right? So then it was a couple months ago, President Obama wanted the same power, and I think he was granted it about a month ago, that he's able to shut down the internet. He has that power. How do you feel? Like, I feel like, wow, why is that so important? Like,
Because
the power to shut down the internet.
That's what they did overseas with in
China.
England. In England, I'm talking about when the president had to step down. What's his name? The president, they just had the thing where he had to step down last summer.
No idea what you're talking about.
We're talking about not Gaddafi, right before Gaddafi. Remember when all those overseas countries were revolting against their parliament and their government, and one by one they had to step
they
down.
turned off the
They turned off the internet.
They did because
Wow.
they were communicating, like the rebels were communicating via
On
the
the
internet.
Yeah.
So they shut it down. I mean, does that make you feel uncomfortable? Because I feel like, wow, now you really control everything. If the only way, you ever seen like Eagle Eye, the movie?
Mm-hmm.
You really like, why is it that you have to have all this power? You know what I mean? Right now we're not FCC regulated, but they want to.
I
They
mean,
wanted
it's funny because it's what we take enjoyment in. Like, a lot of people don't use the internet to find the truth. They use it to get on their social networks. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why aren't we mad that they could be tapping your phone right now?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Why aren't we mad about other things?
Right.
But yet, why is it the internet that should piss us off?
Why? Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like a gun.
It should piss us off.
All
I mean,
of it should
granted,
piss us
it
off.
should.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's how, like, are we really already like that? Like
But I think
conditions that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
what else have they stripped? They stripped everything, and the only thing that's left is the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that honestly makes me mad that's the final thing that we have left.
And once and
That's
don't
gonna
think
take-
they're not trying to what do you call it, monetize it. Don't think they're not trying to figure out a way to charge you extra for it.
Well, actually,
and, you know.
there are legislators who are trying to make internet available free, like education. Like they're saying that internet has become such an essential requirement for like your everyday living that it should be everyone should have access to it. Because right now, low income brackets don't have access to that.
Yeah.
There's the same thing that they did with cell phones, that they're like, listen, you guys took out all the pay phones in the neighborhood.
Right.
So these people that don't have cell phones, if
they're
something,
providing free cell phones.
they're providing free cell phones.
Right.
Up to
And
250
free
minutes.
service. Right.
Because now it's become a requirement of everyday living.
Right.
And it's
Yeah,
mind-boggling.
but the thing is, like, at some point, somebody may want to come along and start tampering with that.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's
know.
where
And
that's where the filters
they're-
come in.
Right, exactly.
Like, how do you guys feel? Okay, rest in peace, the little boy that got killed in Brooklyn. They found his body.
Right.
And after that, I'm watching New York One, and they're saying that the government's trying to provide incentives for all homes to put in cameras in their home.
You know what that means.
And I was like, whoa.
You know what that means.
That's just, I don't know.
That's excessive.
And then,
Yes.
you
You know what that means, what they're doing.
Ben Franklin's, and then before we go on the 90-second break,
Maybe kill
the
me
statement.
with the 90-second
Yes,
break.
a little break, because we
Kills
got to
me.
bring on Mr. John Hart.
Okay.
But the statement that Ben Franklin makes, that it's very famous right now, is, those that sacrifice freedom for security don't deserve neither. How do you feel about that? Feel it's completely the truth?
I mean, it depends. Like, for example, look at how the airports are
It's
now.
ridiculous, but
It's ridiculous, but then, for example, a friend of mine was saying that he went on vacation and that there was a 9-year-old in front of him that they took him to go,
a 9-year-old?
Yeah, to do a search. And I mean, so as a parent, I would feel like, damn, I don't want somebody fondling my 9-year-old, to see if he's got something
Was he
on
by
him.
himself?
But then, I don't know. I wasn't there.
If he's a
They found
9-year-old on a flight by himself,
Did they find
But
stuff?
I mean, that's possible. I mean, I know plenty of people who send their children overseas
Yeah.
to go to their home country or whatever for the summertime. But I mean, the point is that, what if that 9-year-old, because, there certain people are raised from babies to be terrorists. I mean,
Yes.
what if that 9-year-old's
Yes.
got a strap on him and
yes.
And it goes,
And,
and then we're blown up.
It's
I mean,
it's such a
so
thin
it's
line.
it's a catch-22.
But, yeah, it is
really,
a catch-22. And the thing with that, I don't know if you guys read, again, I read the news a lot, that a lot of TSA workers are getting sick with cancerous cells because now they have the radiation machine.
Yeah, right.
And I didn't
right.
even know it was that bad. I mean,
Right.
like, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's not. It's not if you go in once, you're not gonna get cancer. But if you live in,
TSA.
if you work there 24 hours, 5 days a week, eventually it's gonna take a toll on your body.
But that's almost like working at a gas station.
What happened again?
The fumes.
The fumes. No, I'm saying
Yeah, you.
or working in the sewer. Or working in the sewer.
right
But not-
or
Casualties of the job.
But it all comes back to fear.
Asbestos.
It's like little by little they're gonna make us more and more fearful until we give
Right.
up all our rights.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how it
we gotta
is.
be careful.
Right.
We gotta be a little bit. We gotta get some
That's
balls,
how-
America.
And the thing is, they
We ain't got
pass
no
these
balls.
laws.
We ain't got no balls.
They pass these laws. That's what I tell people all the time. Every law that gets passed, there's always other bylaws attached to that law, attached to that measure that gets signed into law also.
Yeah,
Right.
read the fine print.
That you don't know about that will
The-
take away your
the little things that come along
Yeah.
with it.
That-
They'll tell you
yeah.
the big thing, like, oh yeah, you'll be safe from this. But behind that, there's a whole bunch of stuff
that
that
takes
came
away
with it.
your rights.
Right.
And you're signing them away. Like, I hate to say it, I don't want to, not to rehash an old show, but gay marriage, the gay marriage bill that got passed. Everyone was so happy
Well,
about
we gotta
that.
pull up that.
But
those rules.
that's another fear thing.
But you know,
Like
We
people,
gotta pull it up.
they try to tell you that because you legalize gay marriage, that's it. Everybody's gonna become gay all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying?
just a-
But that's what I'm saying. Those are fear tactics.
but what
So
what people,
now everybody gets scared and they don't vote for it. And even though it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing
So
is,
we're gonna continue
hold on,
this
can I just say
conversation.
this real quick? Because I got to get it out because I'm not going to get a chance to say it later. Inside that gay marriage, there is another piece of that bill
No,
that
it's-
raises college tuition. Now you can go to the break.
And we have to pull up that bill
I
and
didn't
go
know
over
that.
the next show. I need to read this bill because I don't know if that's
there's
specific.
measure, there's parts of that measure that raises
I know
college
that there's
tuition
certain-
That doesn't
for
even make
SUNY
any sense.
students.
We gotta pull up the bill.
Yes, if you're going to college,
pull up
if you're a
the bill.
SUNY student, you're going to be paying $300 extra
Let's
for your
pull up the bill.
tuition next year.
What?
We're gonna have to pull up the book because I don't
Yes,
know about that.
you will.
No
Yeah, we don't.
speculation.
It's the law.
Exactly, it's
No
speculation.
speculation right now.
Don't quote
No.
us.
But we'll be right back.
No, it's not.
We'll be back with
your
John
homework.
Hart.
Do your homework.
And we
back.
are going to talk about his book. We'll be back.
Stay
It's 90
tuned.
seconds. Stay tuned.
Yeah. I was on the radio listening to two state.
Said I know you're there. Trust me, I'm aware. Said I know you're there. Trust me, I'm aware. Said I know you're there. Trust me, I'm aware. I can see. Now this ain't a diss track in any form or fashion. It's simply a warning dart. Don't cross my passion. Sometimes I look down only for scenic views. My manifesto of trust. I suggest you read it through. Don't ever take my kindness for weakness. It's the quiet ones and fire tongue who speaks.
My ears are sweating.
It's the power of words, better believe in the humble dude. Don't give grounds to rumble through. He has no reservations when it comes to humble than you. Cause this is it, what? But nothing's falling from the sky. I belittle and chick a little your rhymes and visualize. I see through the opaque, you so fake. Melting my presence, the essence of a snowflake. But I won't go for the bait. There's no trust, no regrets, rather simple to equate. If you with me, let me hear it, I hear it, I sing it back. If you with me, let me hear it, I hear it, I sing it back. If you with me, let me hear it, I hear it, I sing it back. Sing it back, come on, what? I sing it back. Said I know you're there. Trust me, I'm aware. I said I know you're there. Trust me, I'm aware. I said I know you're there. Trust me, I'm aware. I can see. Yo, who's that? Prem Rock walk the thin line of a fly round bass, patting the rim shot. It's Prem, not arrogant. It's just that I'm dope and I'm aware of it. I see through the transparency of them being they claiming they MC, and what I'm seeing's giving me reasons to believe it's the end. So my actions extend on philosophy Zen, the means of the middle justified in the end. So in turn, my words burn the filters off kilter, built up the skills to defend. My name, my honor, my efforts to expose warm handshakes, they charmers claiming they friends. Won't fall for the two-faced semantics. I'm looped in the true breakdance and making it blend. This jock spin it back, give him his dap. What's his name? Ah, fuck it, I guess to say it again. It's Prem. Once you hear the capital P, rap it'll be stuck inside your head, son, it just won't leave. As I compose my symphonies, Marley Marl to Tchaikovsky, bit more imagery, vivid with perfect symmetry. Down to geometrics, know that he flow reckless, dope, oxycot, and in a kilo breakfast. Check the method like Professor Science lessons away to my dialect is enough to break a connection. I guess it's part of the plan. Prem pen that shit to rip up the party every start of a jam. Retarded, witty, head of the curve, I already am. So save your politic and artistry is all I am. And do the damn thing Arabic to Mandarin. If you say it in any language clear, I am Prem, and that could be none else. And Prem Rock mastered the art of being himself. Prem Rocket, Prem Rock, the spot, planet Prem Rock. Now I'm ready for takeoff. Sorry, no trees already elevated, but I'll take a whiskey if you're buying cars for celebration. Cause I am who I am, and if you are who you say you are, let's get it in there. Check it, exertion, a perfect version of excellence. Who is it? Thanks for guessing, but guess again. It's won't dumb it down. I'd rather dumbfound listeners when I dumb out scriptures out my pen. Take off your training wheels, let your style grow. I'll hold you up to the corner of the street, but that's the end. Ladies screaming it, my fellas rocking it, what? My children singing them on every continent. Say it loud, a million voices together we extend. Naturally blend, let it begin, it's Prem.
we're back.
Are we?
Yes, we are. We're back with
Okay.
John Hart, and we're talking about his book, The Art of the Storyboard. Correct?
All right.
And,
Can we take a quick second to give shout out to the chat room?
Yeah, shout out to the chat room. There's
We got
people online
Moni in
right
the
now.
chat room, DJ Punisher in the chat room. What's good, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Yes. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
real pleasure.
So, John, now it said it's the art of the story. Let me grab this book right here.
That's the Chinese edition.
Okay. But now we did put a cover on
Yeah, it's on-
Ustream of the American edition.
Right.
This is The Art of the Storyboard, a filmmaker's introduction. So this is basically for a good book for any aspiring director and filmmaker. And we know a lot of friends that are into making, plays and videos, music videos, and just films, independent films. So this is a very cool book.
Yeah, those are all storyboarded, what you just talked about. All those shots are designed ahead of time.
That's what's up.
Nice.
So the director doesn't get on the set and say, oh, what are we doing today?
Right.
It's
Right.
all there. It's ready.
That's
It's all
good.
sketched out.
And
All
this
right.
is
Where you
cool.
from?
Originally?
Originally from?
Indiana. South Bend, Indiana.
South Bend,
Nice.
Indiana, in the
Nice.
building.
Now, a little history on Mr. Hart.
Chicago area. Yeah.
Chicago. Oh, I like Chicago. It's nice and
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
city. It's a nice city.
Depends where you go.
The
in Chicago.
blend, the wind,
Really? Well, the Chicago I was really nice and clean.
the wind blows all the dirt away.
Wow.
The
Did
windy
he say?
city.
Wow. Okay.
No, but you
Yeah.
studied at Fordham University.
Yes.
And you also
Well,
got
Fordham?
Fordham University.
A BS in education appropriately. Yes.
And then you got your master's at Notre Dame.
And Notre Dame, yeah.
Let's see Notre Dame.
We say Notre Dame in
I
Indiana.
know.
Notre Dame.
I have
That's all
a
right,
quirky
either
way
way.
of pronouncing things, but
You got a master's from Notre Dame?
Yes.
That's cool.
And you've taught there too, right?
Yes.
So tell us
Several years.
your history on filmmaking and what made you write this book right here.
Well, business was slow in the studio, so I said, let's write a book and make some money.
Wow. Is it that simple?
Right to the point. Yep.
Is that simple?
That's simple.
And when business is slow, you just write a book and make
Yeah,
money.
I said, time to write a book.
Wow.
Now
Now
there
is
you go.
this-
See, Con, there you go. Write a book. You got to write a book.
Is this
What
in
about me?
textbook
Working on
form?
it.
Like, is this used in schools? And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all over the place, and now it's in Taiwan and mainland China.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
great.
I was reading your bio, and what struggles are you going through with was it like a big mission to translate it in a different language?
No, I had nothing to do with it. The publisher got a hold of somebody in Beijing, and two storyboard artists worked on a new edition, and Michael has that edition, and I didn't like the cover because it wasn't my work. They put their own work on the cover.
Oh no.
So I got a hold of a guy in London, Tim Spanner, to get in touch with the people in Beijing, and this is the new. They straightened all that out. That's my work on the cover. now.
So you got in touch with a guy in London
Yeah.
to also tell him to get the message to your people in Beijing.
that's right. You can't talk to them directly. You need somebody to talk
Well, they
for
would-
you.
Do you realize how big that is?
Yeah.
He got on the phone to call London to tell them to tell Beijing to change his book.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
That is big time, brother.
Well, I don't know. I just worry about how many copies are going to get sold. That's-
Okay.
So
Good point.
have you been out to Beijing yet?
Oh, no.
No.
I've never been
Have
there.
to.
You're going to take me out.
Ah, that's the homie con.
I'm sure you have fans there now
Yes,
buying
yes,
the
yes.
book.
Hope so. Let's hope
Really?
so.
Never been to
Sure.
Beijing and selling books over there. Wow.
So it's also translated in Spanish.
Yes, it was
and-
translated in
Yes.
Spanish in the early 90s, the
Oh, wow.
first edition, and also into Korean.
Oh,
Nice.
you international, brother.
International.
2002. We like to think so.
John Hart International.
Well,
And then a lot of aspiring filmmakers and directors out there, and we have friends and those that are watching. How important is for those preparing to do any film or directing to have a good storyboard to begin with, to follow?
well, that's why I teach this at NYU. You know, it's called
Oh, nice.
You teach it in what?
yes,
You teach also in
Good Lord.
anything to make an you know,
I like this dude.
hustler,
an
Right
extra
here.
couple months.
He's a hustler.
you got to hustle in this town.
Yes.
I'm
That's
telling
true.
So what do you teach at NYU?
you. Storyboarding
Oh, okay.
and course on lighting for photography, believe it or
Yeah,
not.
I did see that in your
I
book.
see a very simple lighting setup
Yes.
here.
I need more.
We need your help, buddy.
I need more lighting.
It works because digital's so sensitive now to light. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Right.
But the storyboard seminar, and I'm supposed to give another one next week for Student Filmmakers Magazine.
The 23rd, right?
At NYU?
No, they haven't given me the location yet. It's usually at Jacob Javits.
Oh, wow.
And
Can I roll with you?
Yeah, and incidentally, if you want to
You heard him say yeah.
He said yeah.
I'm in the building.
The 23rd. Dynamics of the shot, right?
What is it? Say that
What's it
again.
called?
The 23rd Dynamics of the Shot, correct?
Yeah, that's what they're
Nice.
titling it. How did you know that? Where'd you find that out?
Well, he's
The internet.
My
research.
ways. No.
Dynamics of the shot.
Yeah, I called it that.
But that's a seminar you're giving at Jacob Javits Center.
Well, I don't know the location yet.
Okay.
Student filmmaker. They haven't told me the location yet, Michael.
Student Filmmakers
Yeah.
Association.
But that's good.
Anyway,
to-
I'm a staff writer for Student Filmmakers Magazine at my age.
Good Lord,
Student
man.
Filmmakers Magazine. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Staff
I'm
writer.
I'm hoping that those that are watching right now that they're picking up on this so they can Google that information as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because again, as the more I guess seasoned a filmmaker becomes, the more they realize how important it is for preparation. I mean, I've seen the most improvised film shoots, and they're the most
They're horrible.
disorganized. Yeah, it's horrible.
Got to be organized.
Yeah. So and again, it's really important because some people, you can have talent, right? You could have a vision, but without education, I really, you can get so far without it. You know, I mean, I can't imagine anybody that can really go just on a limb on talent without being educated.
Right.
You know, so
What I tell the students too, it's called pre-viz now. Pre-viz in Hollywood.
What's that?
Pre-visualization. You've got to see it before you shoot it on,
Right.
on a sketch.
I'm writing that down.
And-
Pre-visualization.
Pre-viz, they're calling it now. And Pixar, DreamWorks, even the animation studios, all their artwork is done by hand first. Now, all that,
Right.
is done CGI,
Right.
computer graphic imaging. But the original sketch is done by hand, and part of the book is teaching them how to draw.
wow,
There's some drawing lessons in there. 'Cause a lot
that's
of people
really cool.
are intimidated by drawing.
Yeah.
Dope.
I didn't
And even
know
that, from camera angles to depth
Yeah.
of field, and
Close-ups, medium shots, long shots.
also like the audience too, right? It's definitely have to keep that in mind also.
Yep.
That's dope. So what advice would you give a person like myself? Because I'm a budding filmmaker myself. I just shot a music video about a month ago
Excellent.
for a young girl. My first time. I never really been formally trained. I have Windows Movie Maker. I'm trying to download Sony Vegas right now. Long story. But
Sounds good.
yeah, so I'm trying to work my way into it.
You got to get the book. That's the next
That's what I'm
step.
saying. So what advice?
copy.
Well,
That's
not the
his
Chinese
advice.
version.
His advice is buy his
Korean.
book.
We'll get you the Korean.
The Korean. I look Korean to you?
No, Spanish. Spanish is better.
I look Spanish?
I'll get you English. I'll
Okay,
get you.
cool. Okay. I'll take all of them. So what advice would you give a budding filmmaker such as myself starting out right now to, what kind of advice would you give somebody
Well,
like that?
the best thing is take a course.
Right.
They're offered at NYU gives it, Columbia gives them courses, professional courses on how to do all this.
All right. You know anything that's a little bit
filmmaker.
cheaper than
Well,
NYU?
Well, there's
What's
at
the-
community colleges they do have
Community
continuing
colleges.
education
Absolutely.
courses.
Well, I meant more like a 1 week course or something. Where I don't have to go to school.
Oh, yeah, see, that's where I guess people are trying to find shortcuts.
I don't
And then
have money to go to college right now.
Self-teach. I mean, do your research.
Yeah.
Read the book.
Read the book. I mean, some
Read the
people
book.
that are
So-
really disciplined and intelligent can learn on their own by reading a book.
New
Are you
York,
trying to say I don't read?
I don't
No,
think
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. You just
New
said.
York Film Academy down in Union Square offers
Okay.
courses,
Free?
and I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think
Who
you're gonna
wants
get anything.
everything free right now?
But I don't think they're as expensive like as Columbia.
Right.
NYU.
Well, they're very. Is it like a 1-day film
Yeah,
school
communi-
thing or something?
Yes, they're offered all the time. I can't give you the names of any. But
Right.
they're-
Yeah.
And you know, the believe it or not, some people will do it, but in exchange for, I guess, service of work. Apprenticeships. Some people still do it, like independent film
Yeah, I
directors.
do an internship.
That-
I
that's
They'll
do
be
that.
like, all right, you want to learn from me? Well, you're going to
yeah.
have free labor.
I mean,
You're
I'm
gonna
cool
have to
with
get
that.
my
I don't have a
coffee
problem
and
with
my
that. 'Cause I work at a recording
It's an
studio.
internship, so it's
I can do the
basically-
bartering thing. I don't mind bartering.
But you should like
Nah,
hook
but
up with
internship, if you really want to learn,
Right.
an
Yeah.
internship, you have to be willing to work for free.
Yeah, that's
Because you
what
can't, and then
For starts, yes.
right, and then the field, of filmmaking as much as music is something that you just can't just
jump
go to.
into,
You can't just jump into school like that. You have to love it, and you have to have a passion for
Yeah.
watching movies, knowing who the director is, who shot it, who
right.
wrote it. You know what I'm saying?
Seeing a scene and stuff
Right.
like that.
And then when you go into school, you already have a foundation.
Yeah.
If you go without that, it's pretty much, useless.
Right.
So no, but that's
They
really
used to,
important.
excuse me, they used to say go to Hollywood first, but now there's such a big film, deal here in New York City. So calls to producers' offices, see if they're looking for someone. You got to
I mean,
hustle
do that.
that.
I'm gonna work it out, man. I'm definitely gonna work it out because that's like the next step in my evolutionary process. I do the music thing. I do the writing, songwriting, engineering. I'm
Wow.
writing contracts right now with songwriters and producers. So the next step in my evolution, in my challenge, to challenge myself, I want to get into the visual, stuff like that. So
Another Renaissance man.
I'm not trying to be like you, bro. I want to be able to call Beijing. I want to be able to call my homie in London and say, yo, man, call homie in Beijing and tell him, I need that right
Get
now.
on the job, yeah. Get on the job.
If those that are looking to see if they can take classes where you're teaching, or they want to buy your book, or they want to know your schedule, how it looks like, how can they contact you?
NYU catalog will be out, and you can get it online too.
Okay, so go to the New York
For
University's
my
catalog.
My courses.
Okay, so
yeah.
that's John Hart, Hart. So,
Right.
And do you have a website where people can buy your book, or is it on Amazon? Is it on?
It's
Barnes
on
and Noble?
Amazon.
It's on Amazon. It's on.
Tom Bookie's done his research.
Go to Google and hit artist storyboard. It'll come up.
All right.
Barnes and Noble.
Okay, Barnes and Noble, easy access.
All the biggies, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Again, I do have
Thank
a
you.
lot. Yes.
Do you
That
have it
push.
on electronic reader, on e-reader?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm on. Thank you for mentioning that. Barnes and Noble has theirs is called Nook.
Right.
Yeah.
The
And
Nook.
we're on. It's on Nook.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
now check it out, guys. Again, I
Thank you
have
for
so
asking.
many. Even those that are like not really into filmmaking, but they want to make music videos, or they want to make a movie or a documentary. These are things you guys need to look into, because you're giving so much power to just one person to control your vision.
Right.
And then you're just like helpless because you're hoping that they know what they're doing. But if if someone really doesn't know what they're doing, they just started, playing with Windows Video Player.
That's a good,
Oh.
very good.
Or iMovie.
iMovie.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her before it's over.
You need
see?
to look into, hey, how can I make this excellent? And reading is fundamental. You guys need to pick up this book. Again, it's The Art of the Storyboard: A Filmmaker's Introduction, and this one's the second edition.
Pro tips, yeah. Well, the first one came out in '99.
Wow.
And then the new one 10 years later.
All right. So how long have you been in this field? I guess.
Oh, I guess all my life, but movies have been my thing.
Oh, yeah?
All my life. Yeah.
You've done work on movies?
Well, no, but I worked in Hollywood for a while.
Okay.
Assistant to some directors.
Okay.
Steve McQueen movie called Soldier in the Rain.
Okay.
Ever see that?
I go back. Yeah.
Not
yeah.
I was assistant to the director.
That's good.
Nice.
Not a minor assistant. I gave the actor, Tony Bill, who's a friend of mine, he got an Academy Award for The Sting.
Wow.
Not to
Nice.
go back too far.
Yeah. Because I'm an actor too, by the way.
Well, we all are.
No, I did a couple plays. I did a couple TV
He's done
shows.
everything.
Yeah, I do that too.
I
So
still got
Porn.
the acting bug. I'm acting in one of my students' student films.
Nice.
Oh, really? What's the movie called? What's the film called?
Let's see what's the film called. Connections.
Nice.
Yeah.
Connections.
So what's your role in the film?
I play a dad with two sons, and I'm starting to lose it. Dad's kind of early
right.
senility. I like.
So are these your students?
Connections.
Are these your
Yeah.
For
students?
NYU.
So you have
Independent
students.
filmmaking movie called Connections. We gotta check it out.
So you have students in your class that do student films,
Yes.
Right.
and they're looking for actors.
Yes.
Okay.
Of
So you
course.
should get him a headshot.
Headshot.
Wow.
And NYU students.
Craigslist. They're looking for actors all the time.
I mean, no, this dude is the Craigslist right here.
Here's the
NYU.
His
connection.
students are giving. How many students do you have right now filming movies?
15.
Nice.
Students, they're
You
students.
have 15. kids that you teach
Well,
that are filming their
storyboarding,
own movies right
yes,
now and
yes.
looking for
It's
actors.
part of their course. Yes.
Yeah.
Do y'all hear this?
Well, you can
I
get
need the numbers
get
to all of
headshots-
them.
Get headshots down there, the NYU Intensive Film Directing Workshop.
We'll discuss that after
yeah.
once we
I'll
take a
give
break.
you the
Yeah,
info.
definitely. I should have brought a headshot with me today.
And again, guys, before we go,
Always carry a headshot, no headshot.
Well, I got Facebook.
That's not
oh,
good.
Anyway, I-
technology headshots.
Just one quick point, you hit on it. There are pro ways of approaching. Even before you frame a shot, you got to know how to frame it. It's a principle of thirds, dynamics of the, it's all there.
That's
How
good.
It's a science.
How to
It's a
design the
science.
picture.
How to design a shot.
How to design a shot. That's
So
all.
okay, and you teach all of that.
It's, don't keep somebody centered that long. Just something simple. They're either a little to the right, a little to the left.
Do they
It's
have?
amazing what
The
that
principle
can
of
do.
thirds,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't know about it. They show me a photograph and say, "Oh, look at this beautiful shot of this seascape," and I see the
Yeah.
horizon is right in the center. That's amateur. It's either 2/3 sky and 1/3 landscape, or vice versa.
Wow.
All
Right.
those are basics.
Didn't know that.
That's my photography.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like in the studio when somebody plays me some music that they call themselves mixing, and the vocals are too high, or the ad libs are too high, or you know what I'm saying? It's just too much bass. Like I can hear things that other people don't hear, so I understand what you're saying. Do they teach like one more class? Do they teach like? Do they give like? Is there a way like I can go to like NYU for like temporary, like?
Do
Maybe
you have to be a registered
3 months or something?
No.
They have
2
no-
months? 1 month
Even-
class?
You
A week
could,
cla-
but then you drop out of your major, right?
Yeah.
No, not as a student, as a full-time student, but like as off the street type of classes, like you can pay for that
Oh,
day.
yeah,
Yes,
they have them.
seminars.
They have those?
seminars.
Yeah.
seminars, right?
They have continuing
Yeah, my-
education classes.
Hold on,
Oh, excuse me. My workshops, a 3-hour workshop. So
Okay.
you could sign up for that.
The
I can do-
23rd.
and I can.
Yeah.
So you pay the money and then you this is what,
Yeah.
1 day
Yeah, 3-hour workshops.
One 3-hour workshop.
3-hour workshop.
for 1 day.
Dynamics of the shot. It's going to be at the Student Magazine Filmmakers headquarters.
So can you send
It's
me
on
that?
Saturday.
There you go.
Send
He
me
knows
that.
where it's at.
The 20th.
Yeah, look
I
at
know
that.
where it's
Gotta
at.
love Google.
Can you
Don't take away
you
Google.
Googled that?
Yeah, and
Okay.
and I saw his headshot on there too.
Yeah.
There you go.
as well. That's
So
right.
can you send that to me right now
With that
through your phone?
Yeah, I'll send it to
Send
you.
it, can you send it to my Facebook?
I got you.
What is it?
You got me?
I got you.
Send it right now. Homie Con. That's why we call him the Homie Con.
He is a plethora of information.
He's the homie.
He is Google.
He's the
Keep him
homie.
around.
Let's go
And-
Google.
yeah, he's been around. Homie Con been around for a while.
You know,
He can pack
He's
a
an
place
old
out.
if you ask me to guest host, I'm not gonna come here.
I mean, you're
unprepared.
talking about a guy who can pack out the public assembly.
Wow.
Yeah, he's an
with-
artist. He's
yeah,
a
and,
he weighs
you
a
know.
lot of things actually. But we'll talk about
If
that.
you want to
later.
throw a party, get that dude right there, homie.
Michael, throw a party.
You heard that, Michael? Get him. He will pack the whole place out.
Yes, yes.
I'll let
Mr.
see it
PR
first.
Yes.
there.
I don't know how he does it, but the guy can pack a place out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
That
these
because-
looks. You can't stay away.
But it is also talent. Yes, I do.
Yeah, it takes talent to be able to
One
pack
of my
a
most
place.
talented friends is Khan. I guess to admit.
Like they say, talent is a small portion of
Yeah.
anything.
And personality. You agree?
The
Khan?
rest is
Personality?
hustle. And
Oh, absolutely.
10%
Grind.
talent, 90% sweat, someone once said.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. He never sleeps.
I don't.
But back to Mr. John Hart again. It's called The Art of the Story. Because it's,
Yes.
The art of
Show
the
it.
story, but I'm reading
And
in
yes.
Chinese.
I know.
In Chinese.
They have it in Spanish, they have it in English, and they have it in Chinese and Korean. So again, for all our diversity of friends that we have and all those that are watching right now, check it out. You can check out his workshops and the schedule of his workshops on NYU's catalog. It's John Hart, last name Hart. And we will be back to talk more about just your writing, publishing, the steps that you've gone through it. And we're going to bring another unsigned author, and his name is Dwight Taylor. And we will be back. We're going to be taking a 10-minute break, so stay tuned on urbanmediatv.com. This is The Urban View. Thank you.
Not 90 seconds.
It was terrific.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, I need that information, man. I really need that information.
Wait, yeah. Yeah, story time. Alright, yeah, okay. It all started out so beautiful. no doubt. So we was high school sweethearts, a deep part, man, as usual. But years later, and as fate would have it, well, they would meet again and rediscover their passion. It was all so dreamlike, so far from real life. He's hoping nothing changes, everything would just feel right. But time drove a wedge and things became so distant. His parts weren't there yet to match her commitment. He took her for granted and he couldn't debate. Never made her feel special, never took her out on dates. So he's chilling with the crew and put those dudes first. And now it's a bit too late to write the words to move her, but now it's a challenge trying to win her back. And honestly, there ain't a night he doesn't think about that. And he wants to know how he can get things straight. And she says the 4 letters that he absolutely hates. You gotta wait. You know I'm taking my time. You took my heart, but you ain't taking my rhymes. Like, you know I'll be just fine. And every now and then just drop me a line. I'm like, you know I'm taking my time. You took my heart, but you ain't taking my rhymes. Like, you know I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Now we all know those types of women looking so right. I'm talking straight up honeys, no effects from a strobe light. They walk by your mouth and you just can't open it. And if you did, you probably mumble something inappropriate. But if they did stop, now what the fuck would you say? Well, hi, my name is Mark and my rent's 2 weeks late. I live paycheck to paycheck to follow my dreams. But I love to take you out for frozen yogurt or some ice cream. Pardon me. You got sensational lips, so something stupid start the conversation with. It doesn't matter that I'm cute, cause all I get is blank faces like, okay, buddy, what up with your bank statement? Look here, honey, dip, you're thinner than my money is. And I'm still in love, I just want someone to be hungry with. I can't believe that we're in the same place. And after all that, she wouldn't even wait. Like, I see you walking my way, I turn around and now you walking away. It's like, I know your type is like GQ, come on, yo, those dudes are so see-through. I see you walking my way, and I turn around and now you're walking away. It's like, I know your type is like GQ, but come on. Now I'm approaching that age when I start to reflect. Looking back at my accomplishments, it's not what I'd expect. Thinking about by 21, I'd hit a world tour. Like, for real, what the fuck am I in this world for? But somewhere along the line, I guess a life caught up. Like, relationships and grown man shit I never thought of. Commitments and deadlines, not dollar signs and headlines. I want the green light, but all I ever get's the red sign. Honestly, stop, slow man, wait. But fuck the fork in the road, I'm gonna go straight. This mic's been my dedication ever since I seen it. And there is no other evidence would ever can believe it. Cause I'm tired of the well-wishing. Keep working, keep waiting, stay patient. You're gifted, you'll make it. I appreciate the sentiment, but this here's the end of it. I wanna reap the benefits, so fuck every yellow brick. I put that on everyone in my fellowship. I never lied on record, not even an embellishment. So if I ask your opinion, shoot me straight and tell me anything in the world except you gotta wait. Cause I ain't waiting no more, I swear to God I'm about to break in the door. It's like, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Cause I ain't waiting no more, I swear to God I'm about to break in the door. It's like, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. Like, wait, no, stop, wait, hold, no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not waiting anymore, yo. Stick me for my flavor, the honey pot, fly trap, bitch, you catch races. See my name in marquees, handle my biz. Dog, please don't bite just cause your mandible fit. Get your own style, I'm focused on mine. It's that so dope vocalist who's known for the grind. You don't even have to open the blinds for me to shine. If you don't know how to open your mind to realign, then I flip this, like solidify biz, quick, prem and dialect. We epitomize sickness, a free clinic on how to get it. Come on, you with it? If I get it, better nuclear fission, I'm gonna split it. With my team and my fam, believe in my plan, and goes long range, all terrain, I expand. Air, see your land, see your air jam. Ain't no stopping my caravan, cause if I am. Before the song fade, before the lights fade, before my mic fades, I just got to say.
And I done made up my mind, ain't nothing fading with time. I gotta savor it to make it inspired. Before the light fades, before the night fades, before the song fades, I just got to say.
I made up my mind, I'm setting my ways, I'm setting a blaze, the end of my time, I won't fade.
Air, see your land, 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 sea, air, damn. Let's shoot a fair, who will care? Do with bare hands, and then teachers will break it up. I'm faded like a paper cutter, memories of entity, but when I'm waking up, dreams fade like a booming system rolling down the block. R&B groups, doo-wop, boombox, or a jump shot. Can't stop the teardrop, defend my position. Watch it all fade like the Dewey Decimal System. Either bubble like lava or chill like magma beneath it. Others people's lives are drums, you only notice when the beat skips. I'm just trying to be decent. The hand that helps you up is money we fly, and the guitar he can't strum. Little Richard would never be remembered like Elvis. There's bitterness and creation, profit of being selfish, but we ain't helpless. We got the blood from the Philippines to build a team with Willie Green and the Philly Philistines.
Before the song fade, before the lights fade, before my mic fades, I just got to say.
And I done made up my mind, ain't nothing fading with time. I gotta savor it to make it inspired. Before the light fades, before the night fades, before the song fades, I just got to say.
I made up my mind, I'm setting my ways. I'm setting a blaze, the end of my time, I won't fade. See, I made it like that, I want it like that, I'm living like that. And if you whack, better give them death.
On the black hand side, and I give it right back. A trade before we fade like great niggas are whack.
And to the fictional cats, I give them visual effect. They never fade day to day, tongue sharp as an axe.
Or the blade of Chrissy Yamaguchi or Cam Neely. Or a straight razor held by ceiling. Got the color purple in the air, getting faded clearly.
Making the pictures that we paint, not for bait and weary. Pen strokes hella grown, not Beverly clearly. Hear me out, it can now move to brain tingles. Only faded with the tape, the jeans are cane singles.
But my game won't fade when I'm gray and wrinkled. Will it fade like the sound of a scream when I run?
Well, I'm not really sure, we'll have to see when it's done. Before the song fade, before the lights fade, before my mic fades, I just got to say.
And I done made up my mind, ain't nothing fading with time. I gotta savor it to make it inspired. Before the light fades, before the night fades, before the song fades, I just got to say.
I made up my mind, I'm setting my ways, I'm setting a blaze, the end of my time, I won't fade. K.O. what up, yeah? K Gaines, what up? Safe T, what up? The Sleepwalkers, what up? It's Prem Rock, yo. Representative pros, I'm on the offensive, relentless, where y'all stay in defense of your flows. No apology, Prem Rock, so go follow me. I blow out your inbox, Pro Tools who rock sloppily. I spit literature on the drums. For your lungs, we bum rush and we cold crush your image to crumbs. Spit conviction mixed with vision and it's vivid in scope. I reach heights with a limitless flow, so there it goes. I'm out for gains still, roll with gains ill, cause I know these players might like Gators in Gainesville. My flavor tastes ill, save it dope like some beige pills. Crush and snort competition not on the same bill. Heads in the sight like Diggy the flow. Indicative of what I'm kicking, getting busy at shows. Well, Prem Rock that boombox flip that's so nasty. The Bronx to the boondocks, tune rock fantastic. I'm sleepwalking with cheap vodka in my sleeve. Fathers lock up your daughters, don't let them hit the streets. Metal speech that eventually will settle any beef. Not talking metals and heat, more like dismember the beat. If you got the metal to meddle with these, my treble will never settle, watch my levels increase. Trust this, I'm a wordsmith, neurosurgeon that picks apart rappers if they get on my nerves. I spit the dart shatter, rip to shards rappers. Watch the flames gather, y'all spit the same pattern. You can't grip the same mic, reach the same height. Call me double bypass, I'm bringing the pain twice. It's a bum rush, don't get your lungs crushed. K-Gaze, Type, Diggy, Sleepwalkers, what up?
It's a bum rush, don't get your lungs crushed. Premonition, M-Try on the cut.
Move out the way when I'm coming through the door.
Better be bum rush when I yo charge.
When I'm in your neighborhood, you better duck. So stay out of my way.
Who is it? The word wizard, flows a blizzard. Damn, you so frigid, please loosen up. 2 fingers in the air, yeah, deuces up. Yo, the flow's so sharp, I leave you abused and cut. All discombobulated, yo, confused as fuck. We will bum rush your venue.
Tell them to discontinue.
With the garbage that you spit and pay homage and just listen to the words being spoken.
Since trains had tokens,
We've been leaving crowds open.
we doing it while you're hoping.
Waiting and wishing for your chance to make it. If it's not authentic, don't try to fake it.
Do you hear this?
What I'm Super Saiyan speaking? Put this in your playlist and play this while you're sleeping. Ride with it till your tires start leaking. Play only this for an entire whole weekend. Then you might get a premonition of the demolition we cause. You don't wanna have to feel the force of the bum rush.
It's a bum rush, don't get your lungs crushed. K-Gaze, Type, Diggy, Sleepwalkers, what up?
It's a bum rush, don't get your lungs crushed. Premonition, M-Try on the cut.
Move out the way when I'm coming through the door.
Better be bum rush when I yo charge.
When I'm in your neighborhood, you better duck. So stay out of my way.
I'm clear clairvoyant with the verses, something like visions. Intuitions took a lab with premonition. I guarantee a bum rush, follow a ass whipping. Fricassee, flame boil, Alamo, your din-din. Your flow feminine. I'm serving charity in my soup kitchen. My waiter made potato alligator souffle. Show improved like shows promoted by Yume. Leaving the BK, bodega, I say suave. Had to pay homage to Mon Frere. Losing icons like corrupted software. Just because they say all hip-hop, is it really all there? Be prepared cause we will enter your bill. Like if we're on the flyer. That's how we roll, can't be touched like a brush fire. I'll send ya. Just invest like God trust, printed on bucks, a legal tender. We flaunt it, homie. Got it around my arms like barely legal tenderoni. PYT, the MIC, tunes you out, tunes into me. Either for Dolo or with Manolo, she's not for you. You shouldn't MC.
Gonna take you on a little stroll.
Concentration.
Okay.
Deep concentration.
And they marched to the tune of their own drummer. They said no wonder he never learned to roll over or play dead. Walked with a strut of unmistakable stuff, like God broke the mold and even paid for his lunch, but still humble. Strolled down streets paved in phrases where street corner signs have poetic arrangements and sidewalks are vibrant, alive with talk. Children stencil out prose with the livest to chalk. Even phone cables whisper out, don't label us. If you're not creative, I suggest you walk a different route. Shakespeare's got a store, Vonnegut a bodega, 50-cent pens and free paper. And old folks sit on the porch thinking back, like nowadays kids just don't know how to carry a whack. It's funny, and they chuckle out loudly. Shoot the shit with Dostoevsky, shoot the whiskey with Bukowski. Defied by the struggle, survive through the art. Hold together cause Achebe taught us things fall apart. With the guild on how to build, where no margins exist. We write until the end of it with no health benefits. On the writer's block, hug the curbs with verbs. Study language like religion through the image of words. On the writer's block, where the greatest of minds meet. The streets are either abstract thoughts or concrete. On the writer's block, where the free verse or rhyme. Cause this is where we capture the spirit of times. On the writer's block, the written word's the only thing we have to give. Together we struggle, forever we live. The writer's block, sometimes rent's hard to make, but no shortage of inspiration we need to create. Where Sonny sings the blues, it's a challenge to breathe. We say Baldwin, we don't need Alec or Steve. Where art imitates art and free thought breeds. Where conversations congregate to consummate and believe. And pen strokes trace a skyline, we drink for relief. We wear disdain like a stain in our fears on our sleeve. Where some children never age, immortalized in page. Liquor stores are packed cause it's hard to maintain. Where the scribes are the times where heavy hearts we walk. Cause we were born aware of everything that you're not. On the writer's block. On the writer's block, hug the curbs with verbs. Study language like religion through the image of words. On the writer's block, where the greatest of minds meet. The streets are either abstract thoughts or concrete. On the writer's block, where the free verse or rhyme. Cause this is where we capture the spirit of times. On the writer's block, the written word's the only thing we have to give. Together we struggle, forever we live.
Known for the pencil. Drop dope rhymes, deep concentration. Drop dope rhymes. Known for the pencil. The pencil. The pencil. Deep.
Get up. Get up. KO. We're gonna get up on this one.
Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Come on. Come on.
I was spawned from a lineage of clever, get fresh shit. Evolved from the simian style, that old neck shit. A mind reader, thoroughbred rhyme breeder. Born with two guns for lungs, called a pulmonary haters. When I pull out the sound, aviolic duck down. Bust rounds at my city, iridia, what now? Get up, so I deliver the pain. I get nuts, ACL tear, ligament strain. I get up, I'm sorry, lethargy won't move me hardly. I'm sorry, doggy, you bite, don't mess the barking. I'm on some top-notch rock box guitar string. Baseline thump, jump tight in the drawstrings. It's too fresh to death, who's next to contest? Get a left cross. cross, mic plug, right in their jaw. Bang, my name rings some, but it's not what it's supposed to. Won't stop till I'm better than it coast to coast. So James Earl Jones with a vocal tone, slow it down, baritone. And now they know that it's on. I put my think to the ink, stick paper to glue. It's like the God favored me, he just disabled all of you rappers. Get up, the instructions are simple. Don't stand there, feel the air from the windmill. Back up in the wind chill when I spill. With a fresh intellect, definition of skill. Now get up. What? Now get up. What? Now get up. Now get up.
Get up, stand up, make y'all man up. We beat up percussions, y'all put your hands up. Make crowds sweat, make y'all wild out. Without a doubt, turn y'all out, scream and shout, cram. Rock your body, liven up the party, lighten up, raise your drink. Toast and parlay to the music and let's go crazy. We all tipsy, swerved out and swing. Tell your man calm down, he acting for gazy. Homie, put the mic down, you just a baby. Y'all bitch made rappers so fake and corny. L-I-F-E-L-O-N-G, the one and only. Kick it so fresh over KO guacamole. Track like a dip, gourmet delicacy. I lighten it up so eloquently, precisely, with diligency. I do it for the love, but don't sleep. Can use some currency.
Get up. The instructions are simple. Don't stand there, feel the air from the windmill. Factor in the wind chill when I spill. Winter fresh intellect, definition of skill. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Now the operative phrase in this jam is geared up. Bring it to you in the bevy of ways, won't let up. No, holding up the wall, fist rolled up in a ball with your fake thug ice grill protocol. You see, you show no love, so you get no love. Don't nobody care what you almost was, and your failed record label and your promo buzz. Found out about your past, you're like, oh no, shut. Oh no, shucks. Do you and that's you wants to move the crowd shit. That rock him ain't no mistakes allowed shit. Then say it loud, blow out style on every outlet. That yes, fresh style, breaking it down shit. Slim with the tilted brim. Cramming light in the dim. Never tight lip pose with a slight grin. Mic switch to the left, to the right, fist like this. How to honey dip with a slight twist to the fade again. Rocks to the Jameson, top notch, heights not stop, knock the fade wrist off. Pedestals when I rock, it's like this. Forever jewels are coming off top. Get up. Get up, the instructions are simple. Don't stand there, feel the air from the windmill. Back up in the wind chill when I spill. With a fresh intellect, definition of skill. Now get up. What? Now get up. What? Now get up. Now get up. Up. It's Prem. What up, Spills? Yo. Let me tell you about this girl I know. I gotta tell you about this girl I met. It's like Catalina. So there I was, average day but slightly buzzed. This spot down on Rivington had a 2-for-1. I figured, what the hell, I've been working hard lately. I guess I might as well take this moment to escape free. It was midday, no women in my eyesight. Eyes glued to the TV, watching highlights, just unwinding, playing low-key, debating with the bartender, LeBron and Kobe. And then she walked like a spring breeze slowly. Oh geez, why do women like that approach me? Before I could finish the thought, she said, don't worry, Larry, his drinks are on me. Hi, I'm Catalina, I'm very glad to meet ya. Your stage name is Premonition Live, yes, I've seen ya. You're the quiet type who always plays the background. Couldn't really read your eyes with your Phillies cap down, but then you got the mic and control the...
We are back.
Okay, we are back. The Urban View.
There we go, I'm on now.
Telemundo.
Urban
We
Media
might work on a
TV.
land show, but not right now.
Okay.
We're back actually with Dwight Taylor. Hi, Dwight. How are you?
Yeah, how you guys doing?
And
All right.
hey, and we have we still have John Hart with us. You know, our expert writer for the art of the storyboard. But we wanted to actually introduce Dwight Taylor. He's also a writer. And we wanted to talk about what works are you working on right now, as in books, are you doing poetry, just doing storytelling, documentaries, what are you doing?
Well, right now what I'm doing is
Closer to
I'm writing a second novel right now. You know, just to get more clarification on my first novel that I wrote.
Name?
I don't have a name yet.
But for the
Kinda
first
have like
novel?
Well, for the first novel, it's called, the unofficial name is At the Mouth of Dreams, but it's really going to be called Meet Robots.
Meet Robots.
Meet Robots,
What is the
yeah.
first novel about?
The first novel is about it's about a kid who gets I guess he gets recruited into a cult, and basically they have some secrets to the universe that he finds out, but it drives him insane. And before that, he became a rapper. He wanted to be a rapper, and after he went insane, he started rapping to people about these, these secrets, these universal truths. And his family members went out looking for him. So the whole novel is about them searching for him, and they find this. They get this girl to infiltrate the cult, and the girl is actually where the story starts. She's supposed to be like the second coming of Christ, and then it starts with her.
Oh wow!
And this dude's a rapper, and he's clinically insane.
Was a rapper.
Yeah, he's insane.
But he's rapping.
But he's telling some secret stuff.
Right,
That's pretty
right.
interesting.
In the rap.
I mean, honestly, if you knew all the secrets of the world, you would go crazy.
Yeah, you would go
This is
crazy.
true.
I think so.
But it actually shows like the duality of the two main protagonists, the female and him, and his decline into insanity, as opposed to her ascension into different levels of reality. So
okay, the way they both were able to accept that truth.
Right.
Interesting. And then the second
Make
novel,
for a
you don't
great
have
movie.
a title yet.
The second novel is actually a collection of 3 novellas. It's 3 separate novellas. They all deal with different ways of viewing God, a Christian God, a mathematical God. It's pretty much that's what it's about. Hinduism, it's got a little Hinduism in it.
So it's 3 stories intertwined in one.
Yeah, it's 3 actual stories intertwined into one complete book. But,
now, do they connect, kind of like a Crash, like the movie Crash?
They connect in a way where one is actually, what I'm trying to do is write something that's completely innocent, like almost a plotless, innocent story, and the other one is more like a little bit more sinister. And then the third one, the last one, is a bit, pretty corrupt and whatnot. But all 3 of them deals with different types of gods, and how the characters relate to those types of gods. So
I'm curious to know which one is the corrupt god.
Yeah. Oh boy. But it's also all perception again. Some people will grab a belief and can be very holy with it, and everything's peace, love, and harmony. And others is like, no, God wants us to kill.
Right.
It's all perception.
Right.
So that's really interesting. Wow. And I mean, give us a little background on your education, on what made you start writing, and just more about what you're doing and what you're working on.
Right. Well, I started writing at 10 years old. Actually, I didn't know I was going to be a writer. I had no idea about it. I always had good grades in reading. Math was pretty horrible, but
it's usually how it works.
Yeah, I had good grades in reading, and I just would write for leisure, but it would just be free writing. And my teacher, when I went to grammar school, my teacher kind of was like, hey, you're pretty good at this, and she put me into a magnet program when I got into high school. But
Nice.
The teacher died, so the teacher died, and the program kind of like went to bunk. And I was always writing, but I was just like, all right, what am I going to do with all this stuff?
Do you still have it? Do you still have your collection?
I've got old archives and stuff. It took me about a month or so to get just everything on the computer. So, everything's uploaded on the computer right now. I'm kind of like doing different types of stories. It's really hard to because I have so many ideas that I work on different stories, and then I jump around a lot. So I need to, I'm trying to stay more focused. So,
So right now you're not published yet. But
no, I'm just copywritten right now.
And I wanted to bother John in regards to what were the, obstacles and the things that you had to do to get published?
Well, you submit proposals to editors, and you wait several months to get it back. I remember going to the first book. I was real nervy. I was going to use another word, nervy, and went to Jacob Javits. They had
Get closer to
one of the international. They had an international book fair, and I went right up to the desk or the booth for Amphoto, New York City, and said, I have a book proposal, and then that's how one book, and they said, well, send it to us. So it was a one-on-one contact, one-on-one contact.
Hustler, for sure.
You had to.
And the other one was, they hit my website and called up. Another one, had an exhibit down in Soho, photography exhibit, and someone came to it and said, "Would you do a book with us?" That was a miracle.
Nice. That's right place, right time.
They came
right?
to you.
I mean, what are you doing, Dwight? Like, is there a specific
So-
publisher you're looking into?
Well,
Those proposals, yeah.
Nice
as
submit
far as
proposals?
publishers go, I don't really believe in looking for a publisher when you don't have anything to bring to the publisher, because it kind of like takes you out of your, your fantasy elements when you're writing. You should really like start looking for a publisher when you're finally done with the final thing, so that way you can have your mind, your whole strength focused on that. And also, there's also alternatives too, like self-publishing. That's pretty much
Now,
it.
Dwight, do you see? Because I could see your books becoming movies. Not a lot of books are going into.
I said that to him earlier.
Did you? Yeah, I could see it.
Said that to him.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, do you envision that? Would you want that to happen with any of your stories?
I would want some level of creative control. I know, like when you go to a publisher, I'm sure more controversial subject matter might trying to kind of get coaxed out of the end production. So
depending on the publisher, I guess, right?
Right. So yeah, I probably want more creative control over that, but sure, why not? It's all about.
Get a little closer to Mike.
I'm
One of those mics, you gotta be like.
What you want to say, Mr. Hart?
I was going to say it's very current. He's talking about 3 levels of reality, and we go through that every day.
3 levels of reality. What are those 3 levels?
The ones that we create.
Tell us again.
The 3 stories of God.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you grab 3 different ideologies of God, and I'm not, again, I have to read the book to see which is the innocent, the mediocre, and the corrupt.
Right.
But everyone's perception on their God can be very different.
I did say, like, one's more sinister, but what I really mean is, there's randomness in the universe. There's what people think is fate, and so I kind of use a lot of that as plot devices in the books that I write. So.
I know Khan believes in fate.
I do.
He does.
That's actually a question. I mean, obviously spirituality inspires you to write.
Right.
Like, why is that, do you think?
Well, it's interesting. It's pretty much interesting. It deals with the unknowable. Like, I love movies like Solaris and, the Mothman prophecies that deal with these characters that have no human motivations, and it kind of gives this sort of eeriness as to what is it and how does it control your life. So I kind of like the space that you get when you're writing about these type of characters. But yeah, it gives me a lot of room. Science as well. Science gives me a lot of room to, pretty much
creativity.
Go with it.
You guys, because you guys must have like a never-ending imagination.
Right.
Like, your creativity has to be like so open-minded.
Sometimes it scares me.
It's like almost like a thug if you think about it. Because sometimes I'll read something, or I'll look at like even art or even drawings, and I'm like, bro, like I can't even fathom a lot of the things that people. Sometimes like they had to be on something, because I can't think of that sober.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys do, but I always think that. I'm like, yeah, really, for real. But
creating is a spiritual thing.
I believe that.
And you sometimes, it's like, I'm pretty sure as writers, like when you look at something that you've written, and it almost feels like it didn't come from you. When you read it back, it's so, you're like, wow, I did this,
Yep.
And it feels like from another world.
Musically,
like you channeled
too.
it.
That's so cool.
You're a vessel.
I read a book that says part of that book from
Breathing.
Yeah, breathing your limitations away. He talks about how the universe is nothing but creativity. That's all it is. On a subatomic level, energy level, it's nothing but creativity. The thoughts you have in your mind are just a little speck in the overall vastness of creativity.
Right.
So when you work with other people, like say for instance, I team up with you, your mind, my mind together, that's 2 specks.
You could create universes.
You know what I'm saying? So like you're saying, like it's just one little piece of so much creativity that's out there. You're one person. So if you link up with him, that's two like minds, and then y'all link up with Khan, that's 3 like minds, and
create magic.
That's how magic happens. That's how magic happens.
I believe that totally. Now earlier, before we started the show, you were talking about that you have a meetup group called
it's
Jersey Writers.
Yeah, it's called Jersey City Writers.
Jersey City
we meet
Writers.
up at Beechwood Cafe on Grove Street 6 o'clock every Tuesday. And
And
you know,
Tuesdays. Get closer, a little closer to me.
we pretty much just you know, we sit down and we write. It's about encouraging writers, getting more accountability, a place for writers to actually go and meet other writers. Like, hey, I do this. Yeah, I do this too. You know,
Nice.
so
And
it's
creative
like,
juices flowing.
yeah, it's like you're not alone. You know, you have someone out there that does the same thing, and you know, we're on the internet. So,
Now, you're from Jersey City?
well, originally I was born and raised Jersey City. I moved around a lot. I moved to Florida, then I came back to Roselle. So now I'm in Roselle, New Jersey, and yeah, it's been pretty good. But I make the commute over to Jersey City every Tuesday to run.
Roselle, you're right next to me.
Right.
Yeah, we just received some information. Not this thing. You were a monk?
Oh, me?
What?
Who told you that?
That's what-
Michael.
I didn't
You
know.
were a monk?
I was very impressed with his saying spirituality, because a lot of people aren't using that word these days, are they?
Right.
Yeah, it's the
So
homie
it's
coming.
nice. Right after high school, I joined a monastery.
Right out of high school?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty
I
dope.
joined the military right out of high school.
Is it?
Contrast.
This was
is
like military, 5:30 in the morning, a few prayers that work on the farm all day.
This might
Wow.
sound a little naive.
It wasn't easy. And then in silence, too. It was a
All
hour
day?
of silence, yeah.
Now, this might sound naive because I watch a lot of movies, but did they teach you martial arts in the monastery?
No.
I don't know. I've always watched
Although
movies
I
where
got
they're
in a couple of fights
You watching the Shaolin
Not-
Warriors.
Yeah.
on our Sunday walks, but anyway.
And you taught at the Bronx Elementary School?
Yeah, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, right across from Fordham University.
Oh, right there.
And-
I know where the school that is.
And
yeah.
right behind the infamous Theodore Roosevelt High School.
Right there,
We should
Roosevelt.
throw desks out of the window.
Yeah,
for teachers.
yeah, what? Oh, my God. Back in the 80s, forget about it.
Sounds like
Thank
my
you.
high school.
Yeah.
Newtown.
Forget
But
about it.
Dwight, now, Jersey City, I'm going to assume it's an urban community. Is that? Or is it a very suburban community?
It's pretty much got everything. It's like New York.
Yeah,
I
hold
mean,
the bottom
Manhattan
part,
in
hold
a
the bottom
certain
part.
way. It's got
Yeah.
different types of districts for different cultures and stuff like that. So it's pretty diverse.
I
It's
wonder if there was
nice.
like the resources again. Like when I'm growing up in school, I'm trying to think. I think the only creative like class that I had was like the yearbook club. Like I'm trying to think.
You must have had like an art or music. I mean, it's a requirement.
It was very.
Oh, it was one of those easy A type.
Because like okay, because I was in broadcasting. I was broadcasting. Like thank God I was in a magnet school. Magnet schools
Right.
specifically specialize in those
Right.
type of things. But if not, there wasn't. The English classes would teach you, but I didn't learn how to like write poetry or like write stories or anything till I was in a better suburban high school.
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say is that was in junior high school, right?
Yeah.
See, I mean, in high school for us, it was for the more
Basic.
privileged students that were dedicated. So if you got your work done, you were offered, I guess, higher
Privileges.
education.
Right, privileges. Yeah.
You know, but if you were like me,
I was saying, did you have resources growing up? Because I remembered Newtown High School did not have it. We went to the same high school.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They had them, but they weren't offered. I mean, I guess to me, I wasn't the best student.
We were overcrowded. There was more cops than teachers in there.
You're there at the same
Or at least
time?
that's how it felt.
Yeah.
And
You went to
then-
the high school at the same time?
Yeah.
That's how I know her.
But then, of course, growing up during the gang days, my dad freaked out and sent me to Florida. And then now I'm in like this privileged high school in one of the best neighborhoods in South Florida called Pembroke Pines.
That's good.
Flanagan High School, and they had everything. They had a broadcast. They literally were live, or the same thing in the Magnet School, and it was just a regular high school.
I mean, but that's like I went to Elizabeth High School, and I mean, talk about crowded. I graduated with over 1,000 students, and I mean, they were like super. I mean, they have like maybe 5 or 6 different buildings, and they're all dedicated to different things. So they had like a performing arts, then they had like a vocational type where you learned mechanics and things like that. I mean, I guess it's there. It's there. You just kind of need to search for it.
Did your school have it? I'm not sure because I always question these things because again, most of what you guys will learn, like from writing, from inspiration, from even the time to even organize a simple paragraph, you need education.
Absolutely.
So I wonder what resources you had available to get you to this point of being a writer, or everything is just pure talent and just being creative and writing on your own.
Everything is more like trial and error, pretty much. It's more. I went from computers. I was into A+ certification, networking, programming. I went to the college for illustration. It's pretty much trial and error and trying to find out, who you are. As far as resources go, I really didn't have any resources, but in a way it kind of made me who I am today. So those lack of resources kind of gave me that fighting spirit to be what I am. So
nice.
No, I didn't have resources.
That's really good.
And I went to a lot of high schools too. So
did you?
I went to like 3 high schools.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Any writing courses per se?
The only writing course I had was in college, and it just, I think that was when it was really like, oh, I can do this, because it was like I'd come out of the class and I don't know, my teacher, I think she was playing like psychological mind games with me because she'd give me these assignments based on, different aspects of my my personality, and she would dig deeper and deeper.
Did you know at the time that that's what she was doing?
I don't know. I don't know. It was great to me. She was a great teacher, and I'd come out of the class just trembling because it was just so
awesome.
It was just so much energy going through me.
She hit the right chords.
You gotta love you gotta love teachers like that. So it's pretty dope.
Yeah, my favorite teacher was my English teacher too.
Yeah, mine too. Dr. Mahabir, we called him Doc. I always remember him, and that was like a long time ago. I was like,
not that
mine
long.
was my art
it was like
teacher.
Yo, was your art teacher?
It was almost
my
14
favorite,
years ago. Art teacher? Oh yeah, that makes
that makes sense.
But we're gonna take a quick 90-second break, and I wanted to thank. It's like just like that. Time flies. I wanted to thank John Hart for coming, being on our show. Again, it's The Art of the Storyboard. You can get it on Barnes and Nobles. You can get it on Amazon. Just Google it. It's in all language. Well, not all language. Spanish and Chinese and Korean.
And English.
And English. Yes, English is important. And,
thank you.
Yes, and check his workshops out. He has them at NYU, and you can check out NYU catalog to John Hart and see where his workshops are and when it is. The next one is July 23rd?
The 23rd.
Where?
Yeah, for Student Filmmakers Magazine.
Right.
For the Student Filmmakers
It's at their headquarters.
At their headquarters.
NYU.
So he is one of
I don't think it's at NYU.
No.
NYU won't be till October probably.
So where's the headquarters
this
for?
One is for
I don't know that. I didn't.
Fifth Avenue, like 24th Street.
Right.
Google it, guys. Google is a beautiful search engine, and if you use Bing or whatever the hell it's called, I guess it works too. All right, we'll be back in 90 seconds. Thank you for tuning in. UrbanMediaTV.com. We'll be back. I'm sure they heard you.
Good job.
The crowd, I grabbed a drink and turned around, and by the time you had bounced, I said, no way, Catalina, you must be joking, right? I never seen a girl like you at an open mic, and I usually do a pretty damn good job of scanning all potential fans and women without the man. See, I must apologize, cause I probably jumped the gun. I work an early shift cause music doesn't bring in funds, but allow me to make it up. We could go for a soda pop or maybe even lunch. She started laughing, and I said, that's right. Don't you know what sense of humor goes along with the passion? She told me when she heard me laugh, she hung on every line. The world should really hear me, it's a matter of time. My favorite album was Omatic, the top for a close second was Common's Resurrection and the Third Daylight record. I said, hold up, this isn't quite fair. I nodded your hip hop, that body, that hair, and as the daylight faded, the conversation bloomed. She started asking questions, how do you decorate your room? Damn, and I can see where this is headed. I guess I still got it, my libido was repping. I was buzzing off a Heineken 6 and number 7. Couldn't dream of a better romantic connection. I said, Catalina, I've been dead broken, fucked up, and on top of that, had a case of tough luck. But meeting you tonight just mega made my year. She leaned in closely and whispered in my ear, I don't normally do this, I have to be honest, but right now my body and my morals have a conflict. I said, that's fine, you do what feels right. This is only one time, there will be another night. She said she was impressed by the way that I suggested we wait in personally. She thought that Friday would be best. I said, that's perfect, I got a show right up the block. She said, a microphone might not be the only thing you rock. Oh God, I think it's love at first sight, cause I swear I didn't sleep a fucking wink that first night. So now I'm at work reading a paper half asleep, when all of a sudden something jumped out at me. It was a police log on section B3. There was a hit and run last night on Avenue C. I looked at the picture, although it couldn't be. The victim's Catalina Fisher, she was age 23. Damn. Hey, yo.
I could have nothing.
Hey, yo, what up? Here we go. Say I'm nothing without that. I'm nothing without that. I'm nothing without that.
I could have nothing.
Something about that. serenaded the tune. An arrogant B-boy recluse to produce. He barricaded his room. Now he's locked in with sounds like rounds lodged in wounds. Couldn't move without assistance of a needle and groove. Suburbanite who learned the perfect version of the word of life. Throughout the mic, working, worded, and merged with a perfect sight. See, he's nothing without that. Life's visual soundtrack. Studied scriptures of the culture, and he found that freedom is drum breaking, extended and truncated. Exists from his lungs shaking. It slips through his tongue, shaping the words. Heart and mind conceive the style through patterns of love, making trace the shape of his smile. He's acting wild, though a slight degenerate, but measured it solely only for benefit of the crowd. Hoping for the sake of it that he was making him proud. Breathing in the fragrance, beat street, breaking it down. And see, I'm nothing without that. Stand tap, that boom cap, syncopated rhythm that's making you all clap. Nothing without that bass shattering soundtrack. Put your hands in the sky, there's something about that. I'm nothing without that. Stage lights, the crowd packed, syncopated rhythm that's making you all clap. Nothing without that. Life's visual soundtrack. Put your hands in the sky, there's something
From the
about
moment
that.
the curtains open like my mama's legs, they said they could see ahead, so I stay by the tracks and by the stage. Just leave them probably for dead, so they at the wake. In the wake, my ripple affected the way I choose to move and operate. Popularity is fake and fans will oscillate at the wave from a Miss American face. So haste I never make. Instead, I give you taste of what it's like to live or give at least a fuck if that's the case. So don't try and define my whys. You out of line like a ripped page. I don't have to qualify my bottom line of sick days. If it's nothing to you, how you mean nothing to the one thing I do that ain't about you being so comfortable. It's having nothing really something to have. If that's your math, I guess your number's up, you already been had. I'd rather grab and summon up that last something and crash. Kamikaze close curtain while they lay me in I'm nothing without that. Snare tap, that boom cap, syncopated rhythm that's making you all clap. Nothing without that. Bass shattering soundtrack. Put your hands in the sky, there's something about that. I'm nothing without that. Stage lights.
I just can't hear anything.
The
Teamwork,
herb-
teamwork.
Hit this
No,
right
no,
here.
it's just
Oh,
my
okay.
headphones.
You didn't hear nothing still?
Nah,
Is it short?
it'll eventually work.
Okay, wow.
I thought you asked if he was short.
And we all know that. We all know that.
I thought you said, "Are you short?"
So we're back, guys. Thank you for tuning in and staying with us. This is the Urban View and UrbanMediaTV.com. And we're still, thanks to John Hart, he had to go, but we are still with Dwight. And we want to talk more about basically what exactly are your goals in trying to get published? I mean, do you have a time frame that you want to get published?
Probably around the end of this year. I don't want to rush things, but
I sound like calm.
I really don't want to I really don't know if I want to do self-publishing or publishing. I'll probably I'm not sure yet.
That's how, what's her name? The girl that wrote True to the Game? That's how she started.
Who's that?
Self-published.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I remember back in
Right, do
2000, I was at Summer Jams in 2000. She was walking through the parking lot selling her books for $10.
Oh, self-published. I guess
I'll
cheap
never forget
pays
that.
for
I don't know.
printing.
I don't know if you can self-publish and just wait until the publicity is there and then, publish. I don't know if a publisher would have any problem with that.
I have no idea
up to
either.
that.
That's not my scope of practice.
Well, I mean, self-publishing, you'll make all the money yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
So,
Because God knows, I mean, I'm only assuming, but I'm pretty sure publishing with a big corporation is just like signing with a big record label.
It's probably the exact same thing.
You'll probably get
equivalent,
like
yeah.
less than $1 per book.
I mean, not even that. It's especially with the social networks. It's all about your grind. You know what I'm saying? Like if you press up your own books and you put your time, your money, and your effort into it, like I don't think there's anything that you can accomplish the same way a reputable, publishing company would give you. It's. I mean, of course, they're probably going to give you a little more promotion and get you some shows, but at the end of the day, it's the same thing as an independent artist.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Do you feel that that's the route you would like to go? Is more independent, self-published, or you want to be signed to a bigger publisher company?
It depends. It pretty much depends on, if I feel like I'm being controlled too much. I like creative freedom, so. Like it
But
depends
sometimes you may be independent because a lot of them, pretty sure, going to restrict you.
Yeah, and there are a lot of smaller publishing companies that will give you full creative control,
Yeah.
and give you more of a cut.
I've gotten a few offers. Doran's Publishing.
Nice.
A few offers that just come in, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not done yet. So
yeah,
it's kind of like.
That's good.
That's really good.
If you're
That
not
shows-
even
that
done
shows
yet,
a
and they're
lot.
calling you already. That's like
That shows a lot. Now, for the viewers and the people in the chat room that are joining and chatting up, what would you? How can they find you? Do they follow you on Twitter? Do they follow you on Facebook? Because I'm not sure if you have a website for them to find you.
Right. Well, like I said, I don't have a website right now, but you can always find me at the Jersey City Writers Meetup, which is on meetup.com. I don't have a website because I don't want to feel like want to keep it, bringing in content in order to keep a user base or anything like that. So I'm pretty much still writing, and I'm really working on my group. So you can just follow me. I mean, you just meet me at meetup.com.
So I guess blowing up is not really your interest right now. You're not really trying to really.
Because he's not finished yet with his books.
Yeah, I mean,
but how do you said? Are you on Twitter or are you on Facebook?
Facebook. You can find me on Facebook.
And then that's full name, or we have
Dwight Taylor.
Trying to spell your name.
You can
right.
check my email, dwighttechnical@gmail.com.
Okay, no, I mean that's cool because I mean most of the writers that I know are actually poets. I have very few friends that are actual writers, but a lot of they usually have to take like long sabbaticals to write their books.
Some people take decades to write books.
Yeah. I have friends that take forever, and they're very quiet and they're very secluded.
Very secluded.
Yeah, very
secluded.
Don't want any interference with their creativity.
Right. I was gonna I love asking this question to writers. What's your process? Like, do you like to chill at home, like some incense, play some music? You know, what does it for you that gets you in that mode to write?
Wow. I've actually started doing this thing with Flickr or any website that just plays slideshows. Like, depending on what type of mood I want to write about, I'll just let something like Misty Forest, pictures of Misty Forest is play, and I'll just get down as much as I can, as if I'm like really there. So it'll just keep going. Cool. And also, you know, I don't plagiarize or anything like that, but I do research movies. You know, that's a big thing to figure out, you know, because what you like is going to automatically be what you write about. So whatever type of movies you like, it's, you know, you're going to get inspiration from that. Just don't plagiarize. But
yeah, no, it's true.
You know? And during the Enlightenment age, during the what period was that? Not Victorian. During the Enlightenment age, I'm trying to think what period that was.
The Golden Era.
Is it called the Golden Era?
Industrial Revolution.
I just remember it was the Enlightenment age.
Well, it depends what.
With Mary Shelley, the Shelleys, and everybody was writing. They were inspired with each other.
I'm talking about like way back.
There was during the Enlightenment period where the reason why they called it that is because they went very far and beyond their imagination. They were inspired by nature. They were inspired through each other to write books. And even Frankenstein wasn't. Have you ever read Frankenstein? Not watch the movie, but read it. The mic doesn't like you.
It doesn't.
Did you read Frankenstein?
There it goes.
Did you read Frankenstein?
No, yeah, I did. Of course.
You read Frankenstein?
Yeah, man. It's a great book.
It is a great book. It's a long book.
Yes.
A great long book.
But the thing is, you don't realize how long it is until you finish the book. But what it is that you go the imagery that it goes through with the nature and the imagery that it goes through is like you're literally there back in the day. And I feel like that's pretty inspirational. I guess that's what they call in the Enlightenment period. But and again, some people felt that it was blasphemous, the book and the whole like trying to be God and the whole bunch. But it's a really good book, and I don't know why I read older books from back in those days. But I could imagine that's why Flickr is such an awesome, tool to get inspired, and that's pretty cool.
Now, do you tend to find yourself? Because I mean, with myself, when I write, I find it hard to complete something because I get distracted and I want to write something new. Does that tend to happen to you often?
All the time, constantly. My mic just went off.
I can hear you. That's crazy.
No. It might be your headphones.
It might be the headphones.
I think it's the headphones.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
We can hear you.
We can hear
Sorry,
you.
guys. It's a little technical difficulty here.
But anyway, what was your question?
I can hear you.
Do you find yourself getting distracted easily and moving on to something different and not finishing?
Well, I believe you should really just let that. If it does happen and you see yourself getting distracted, I think you shouldn't, like hold down that creative freedom, that creative prowess. Just let it go, and then catch up when you're ready to take some control into your writing, catch up on your writing, take time for that, and say, I'm going to do this today, and I'm going to write a full structured story with a synopsis and a rising plot, and but dedicate yourself to that. That's pretty much it,
Now, Khan asked before, like, if you had a certain ritual, like, do you have a certain structure as far as writing? Like, do you sit down and say, does an idea pop in your head and then, you just kind of blossom through there, or do you full-blown think the whole thing through and then?
I think that was mostly, for me, it was mostly like an evolution in itself, I didn't know how to write. I didn't know, like, I've heard stories where people can just write a novel from It Was a Dark Stormy Night to, and they now know what the letter L is or something like that, all the way from beginning to end, and I can't do that, so I jump around a lot, so I might read something on Darwinism and Darwinianism, or I might read up on insects because insects are, interesting to me, and I might adapt that insect behavior to human behavior just to see if I could get away with it. And I tend to jump around into research and human relationships. So I think it's just there's structure and then there's abstraction, and you just have to know where the two meet at. So that's pretty much.
Yeah, that's actually pretty genius, actually.
Yeah. It's like forcing your creative muscle to.
Yeah, but not even being able to see something that has really no relation to human life, as far as like, and kind of seeing if you could get away with structuring it. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. And then never knowing that, like, you'd only have to speak to the author to be able to figure that out. And sometimes when you read a book, you're like, wow, like, why are they acting like this? You know what I mean? And then it's like, but it makes it that much more interesting because it's something that we're not used to but yeah, he's using humans, that's dope.
Thank you.
Have you ever experienced writer's block?
I've experienced laziness. I don't believe in writer's block. I think there's always something to write about. Writer's block is usually someone who's depressed and, they just don't feel like writing. There's so many things to write about in this world. And, but there's methods to combat that laziness. Get out, they usually say, you should walk around. Just take a walk around the block if you need to. Get the adrenaline running. Like I said, get around writers. There's so many ways to get yourself back into the spirit of writing. And then, sometimes, hey, take a break.
Thus, you're meeting every week. That also brings you back into it.
For all our other writers, especially in the Jersey area, that's Jersey City Writers. And where's the meetup? The Tuesdays on what location?
Tuesdays at Beechwood Cafe on Grove Street, 2 blocks away from Grove Street.
On what time?
At 6 o'clock.
6 p.m. Cool. So they could check that out. I was wondering, do you ever have you're 10 pages into a story and just grab it and just trash it and start over?
No, never throw away your work. There's always, I was going to mention this on the show. What a lot of writers, they tend to do is they'll write something when they were 13 years old and then go back and look back at it at 27 and say, oh, this is immature, this philosophy is old, I don't believe in this anyway anymore. And they'll either update it, quote unquote, or they'll edit it, and I say, leave it alone because you might have a use for it with a younger character to contrast something an older character is saying. So, no, never throw anything away because you might, if it makes you blush and giggle and feel ashamed, imagine what type of control it'll have over your readers. So, never throw anything away.
That's just in the movies. You'd be watching movies and it'd be throwing it away, and you're just like, oh man, they just we're 10 pages into it, okay. But and that's pretty good advice. I mean, since I'm not really per se a writer, but those ideas could apply somewhere else. That's really good to advise for all our writers out there. And also, what do you aspire to do in growing as a writer? Do you aspire just to stick to writing, or to go into film, directing, do you feel like your career path is going to evolve or just?
Well, I have some ideas that it might grow over time, but I'm always looking to expand. I mean, the thing is with writing, it starts off as a movie in your head. You know, you're just bringing it onto paper. So it's always, you know, when you're actually looking at your work, you're looking at a movie. And sometimes you're looking at animation. I actually went to school for illustration because I wanted to jump into animation, but I think I was walking before I should crawl. So, you know, there's always room for, you know, other things that you can do. You know, it's a lot of time. You got a lot of time on your hands. When you're young, when you're older, you find yourself having more time as opposed to being young and wanting to figure things out. So, you know, there's time for that. So yeah.
Like, is that exclusively what you do right now? Is writing? Do you have like all the time and dedication to do that, or you are like us having 2-3
working full-time jobs?
Yeah. Do you have the time to get into that?
Oh yeah, I definitely have the time. I really want to do other things, but I know that part of me that wants to jump around and do a lot of things. It's like the old saying, jack of all trades, master of nothing.
Yeah.
So, you know, one success builds upon one success is you innovate on the first success, and then you innovate on the next success, so forth and so on. So, you just pretty much get one thing done and work from there.
Nice. And again, the meetup group is Jersey City Writers, and it's Tuesdays at 6 p.m. And you got to give those that are interested in meeting up the address. What the address is?
Ooh, I don't know it offhand.
You said Beachwood?
Yeah, you can just look it up. It's Beachwood Cafe on Grove Street. Please RSVP. I don't want like 100 people who showing up to this.
But wait, how do they RSVP?
You can RSVP by joining meetup.com and joining the meetup group called Jersey City Writers.
Jersey City Writers.
Now, what exactly goes on during this meeting?
Well, we do a lot of different things. It's evolving in and of itself. For the first 3 parts of the month, we pretty much sit down and write. It's more about getting you into the habit of sitting there and writing with other people, because nobody's gonna like walk up, I don't want to do this, and leave. So, you know, it's kind of like, all right, you're here with us, you're gonna sit down with us, and we're gonna write.
So is it like you get there and then there's like a subject line, and everybody is going to write about this particular subject, or just everybody takes it upon themselves?
Everybody's pretty much writing about what they're writing about, but it's more about sitting with writers, and that's only for the first 3 sessions of the month. And on the at the end of the month, we pretty much do critiquing, where, you know, after you've done all this work for a month, you just pretty much get to play how other people see it. And we basically have people, talking and reading aloud their writings. And that really helps, because once you hear yourself actually reading it, you're like, oh, this does not sound right, and you start fixing stuff. I tend to do it myself when I'm actually reading. I'm like, wow, I can't believe I wrote that like that. And fix that. So.
Nice. And they can contact you via email. What was the email you gave?
DwightTechnical@gmail.com.
And on Facebook, Dwight Taylor.
Taylor.
So thank you so much, Dwight. We're going to go on a short 10-minute break now. It's not short, but we will be back. We'll be playing KB Jones music. He is our next guest artist. And thank you again for coming. Once you have finalized your book, let us know so we can bring you back and we can start promoting and go crazy with it.
So we could buy it.
Yes. You can check it out. Thank you so much, Dwight.
Thank you.
And again,
Jersey
City Writers, meetup.com. All right. Thank you so much.
Miguel Mantis.
Yeah.
He's outside.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Oh, he told you?
Yeah.
He sent me a Facebook.
He sent it to Facebook.
People be forgetting that we're on the air. Like, yo.
We gotta stop searching for reasons why the world is so unfair and start searching for what makes us happy. And never let it go.
Hold it on and I hold it close. Hold it on and I hold it close. Yeah, hold it on and I hold it close. Hold it on and I hold it close. You never take this. As long as I'm awake, as long as I'm alive, I'ma always create. Like a single mother birthday cause the sex wasn't safe. I'ma raise this alone till shit becomes great. Who stole the money from the collection plate just to set it afire, watch the mess he made. Who took a blonde, order out on a date just to make her see the light through the beats he made. Who gave a poor man an easier day just because now and then we all need a break. Who made a joke about the floods or earthquakes just to find some sort of peace in the tragedy. May I please interject for all the rejects? Don't be so mad cause you're better seeing that we all ain't the same, and your moral code was made up of who knows some years ago. Racist whitey still got you fighting and igniting fear cause you're finding change. Well, it makes you queasy and you rather reject it cause the hate you find easy. Believe me, they're gonna box me in, tell me that I copy them, I sound like him, but guess what? I really don't give a fuck. Whatever makes you comfortable enough to listen is on. Why I spend most of my time making these beats and writing these rhymes. Me, my pretty little lady on the side, the pen, the pad, and everything else I call life. Why I spend most of my time making these beats and writing these rhymes. Me, my pretty little lady on the side, the pen, the pad, and everything else I call life. Why I spend most of my time making these beats and writing these rhymes. Me, my pretty little lady on the side, the pen, the pad, and everything else I call life. Why I spend most of my time making these beats and writing these rhymes. Me, my pretty little lady on the side, the pen, the pad, and everything else I call life.
Just a little interjection for all the rejects. Let the differences be a part of you. And welcome.
Some people now suggest that I'm too professorial, and I'd like to address that head on by assigning all of you some reading that will help you draw your own conclusions.
Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. And thank you, man. Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. Came out rapping when I was born. Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. And thank you, man. Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. Mom said rockin' till the break of dawn.
Bless your mama, we killed Osama. Another brownie did another vote for Obama. It's all politics with an amen. To all my people, where have you been? I get into it. You can stop a crooning with the movement. Spoon in the groove and stop surfing the tuning. Thank you, man. Mama Zeta got the plans with a clap, clap, clap your hands. But goddamn, anybody reading from the Bible in a search for something wicked and they neighbor suicidal. I'm the savior, beat the title of this kid KB. Grab the microphone and I came to MC. Please, you ain't even in my league like Charles Barkley stepping up the T-bag. On the face of this drag, let me be who I be, I'll let you be right back.
Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. And thank you, man. Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. Came out rapping when I was born. Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. And thank you, man. Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. Mom said rockin' till the break of dawn.
I had about enough of these incompetent pricks. What the fuck is an American and how can I fit? Can I go about my life without you boxing me in? I guess I go to Vine around and bust you right in the chin. Don't call me old school just because I got skills. Don't talk like Drake and I don't do bells. Don't listen to Wayne, never claim to make it kill. Just because I'm honest with you, that make me a real. Pop me in your wheels for the bass appeal. To your ladies' lower regions and your neck as well. So just rock. Rock to rock, y'all now rock. Rock to rock, y'all. God bless your mama. We killed Osama. Another brownie burned another term for Obama. Hey, now everybody come together. Hey, and we can all make it better. Hey, now everybody come together. Hey, yeah, we all made it better. Say thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Say thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. And thank you, man. Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. Came out rapping when I was born. Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. And thank you, man. Hip-hop, body rockin', doing it, do. Mom said rockin' till the break of dawn.
Let's not eradicate Miles Davis's trumpet so he can sound bland and universal. No, we should not erase the specific manifestations of the gifted identities with which God has blessed us. We should not aim toward a post-racial society. We should aim toward a post-racist society. We don't want to stop being who we are. We want you to stop having negative viewpoints about who we are. And that means we, all of us, white, black, brown, red, yellow, across the rainbow,
sit alone in the pages of my notebook, trying to figure out if you could be my dope hook. On and on, you've been stuck in my head. Can't seem to write about anything else with this pen. Ha! Since you came, I've been happier than ever when you say my name, it makes me wanna find a wedding ring. And that scares me, see, I'm clearly having trouble with commitment. See, at this point in my life, I gotta be by myself just to get all I can bite. I gotta be by myself, but you can call on me, girl, you can call on me, girl, you can call me on myself, myself. Or you can get in contact, you know just how to reach me. You can do it if you really wanna see me. You look so good the first time I met you. I knew my boys would annoy and sweat you. I didn't wanna get close, but I let you. And I'm a prick, so you know I had to test you. And I'm sorry I pushed the ones that work. Maybe it's because I'm afraid to be hurt. What a jerk, what a selfish prick. You don't deserve to be affected by some of the shit I did, but I did 'em. No way to take them back. Should've known you were too good for me. Relax, where you going? I want you to stay. I can get lost in the brown eyes all day. I suck you in with that charm and smirk. Then I pull up your skirt and put your face in the dirt. At this point in my life, I gotta be by myself just to get all I can bite. I gotta be by myself, but you can call on me, girl, you can call on me, girl, you can call me on myself, myself. Yeah. I sit alone in the pages of my notebook, trying to figure out if you could be my dope hook. On and on, you've been stuck in my head, can't seem to write about anything else with this pen. So why is it that I treat you like I do? Run around with chickens trying to play you for the fool. The more I think about it, the more it ain't cool. The more you think about it, the more you hate dude. And if I think about it, I can't blame you. There's nothing cool about playing what saves you. And I've been doing this shit since play school. That's why I never learned to really love like they do. And since you came, I've been happier than ever when you say my name, it makes me wanna find a wedding ring. And that scares me, see, I'm clearly having trouble with commitment. See, at this point in my life, I gotta be by myself just to get all I can bite. I gotta be by myself, but you can call on me, girl, you can call on me, girl, you can call me on myself, myself. At this point in my life, I gotta be by myself just to get all I can bite. I gotta be by myself, but you can call on me, girl, you can call on me, girl, you can call me on myself, myself. Cause your fucking eyelids will be swollen like elderly colons. Watch me spring into action like bowling, rolling with a badass dime. And being so fucking fine's the only crime. How you think you gonna get that when my sex ads are off the walls and plus the cat rap just facts? Don't even look in the direction. Say the lines and say the erection. Listen, you never had that ass. No matter how hard you stare, you never grab that ass. Well, you should be, cause I got it made. And you're still fucking the same fat chick from 10th grade you played. And jealousy's an ugly trait. I can tell you self-conscious by the way that you hate. Stay where you are and don't make a scene. Don't even try to step to her, I ain't gonna intervene. I just watch the train wreck as it unfolds. Try to step to my chick, stupid ass. Don't you know that you get shot down? Compared to me, you a clown. You ain't half the man as me, but I bet you make your mama proud. Wow, take a look at my chick. If I was as whack as you, I'd probably do the same shit. Try to step to my girl, cause you know she the shit. Try to be the player, try to give it a dick. But yo, you don't really wanna step to my, you don't really wanna step to my. Try to step to my girl, cause you know she the shit. Try to be the player, try to give it a dick. But yo, you don't really wanna step to my, you don't really step to my You really don't wanna step to my girl, queen of my world. No, cause she'll just make you look stupid, make you buy your drinks. And who's this? Her rapping boyfriend. Didn't you know my chick is too damn classy to get down with you, bro? Easy on a jail dance, yes, though you a poser. Yeah, I can tell how you dress. Those rhinestones on your V-neck be the reason you never had my chick in the league when my girl actually knows how to think and don't care about my tan or how much I live. That's why most these other chicks just make me sick, cause they care about money and whips and that's it. Materialistic bitches, you on they wish list. So how you step to my girl and get it? It's not gonna happen. If I catch you staring, I'll snuff you, crack the sunglasses you're wearing. What is this amateur hour? Get booed off my girl's stage and you act all sour. Might have had a chance if you were yourself. Nah, I scratched that shit wouldn't have helped. But you right, wow, you take a look at my chick. Too bad I'm taking her home and you just beating the shit. Try to step to my girl cause you know she the shit. Try to be the player, try to give it a dick. But yo, you don't really wanna step to my You don't really wanna step to my Try to step to my girl cause you know she the shit. Try to be the player, try to give it a dick. But yo, you don't really wanna step to my You don't really wanna step to my they were as hot as you. So hurry on before we going on to another place, another dimension. I will not feel the mention. We elevating the spot and I'm cranking the box like we shaking the con. I'm murder killing your crotch. Now we wait in the spark like a match in the dark. They say I'm taking the beating, but I'm still breathing. 2, 3, 4 hearts pound like the currency. I can't wait to flourish. Free love like the generation. Baby boom, no hesitation. And I'm well equipped, peeling off with a gift to spit. Pop it to the song, can't sing along, but me and you, we rock on. Forward in progress, elevating, not go. Flow, we beat it up. Forward in progress, elevating, not go. Flow, we beat it up. Your boxes are packed tonight. They say I'm cold, so cold, so cruel. We elevating the others, they say no. You're so cold, you're so cruel. We elevate.
why the world is so unfair and start searching for what makes us happy. And never let it go.
Hold it on and I hold it close. Hold it.
Some people
Something different. Headed up like Pixar, no motion picture. Just real life and I'm off the Richter. Kick save on ice cause I've been cold, yes, I'm nice and I've been in down. Move it around, I love it now, taking it through your town. Who you round, you like the sound? What will it take to remove your gown? I'm gonna rock tonight, do you wanna rock tonight? I got it on lock tonight. You want a cock tonight? You dirty, but deserving. Do you see this girth that is emerging? Bobbing to the song, can't sing along, but me and you, we rock on. Forward in progress, elevate tonight, go flow, we beat it up. Forward in progress, elevate tonight, go flow, we beat it up. Your boxes are packed tonight. They say I'm cold, so cold, so cruel. We elevating the others, they saying no. You're so cold, you're so cruel. We elevating the others, they saying I wanna rock tonight. Do you wanna rock tonight? We gonna rock tonight. You ready to rock tonight? I wanna rock tonight. Do you wanna rock tonight? We gonna rock tonight. You ready to rock? We going on and on like Erykah Badu. And everybody in the place wishes they were as hot as you. So hurry on before we going on to another place, another dimension. I will not feel the mention. We elevating the spot and I'm cranking the box like we shanking the con. I'm murder killing your crotch. Now we wait in the spark like a match in the dark. They say I'm taking the beating, but I'm still breathing. 2, 3, 4 hearts pound like the currency. I can't wait to flourish. Free love like the generation. Baby boom, no hesitation. And I'm well equipped. Peter North with a gift to spit. Pop to the song, can't sing along, but me and you, we rock on. Forward in progress, elevate tonight, go flow, we beat it up. Forward in progress, elevate tonight, go flow, we beat it up. Your boxes are packed tonight. They say I'm cold, so cold, so cruel. We elevating the others, they saying no. You're so cold, you're so cruel. We elevating the others, they saying I wanna rock tonight. Do you wanna rock tonight? We gonna rock tonight. You ready to rock tonight? I wanna rock tonight. Do you wanna rock tonight? We gonna rock tonight. You ready to rock? We going. You had to dance, I show them you a man's eye. Michael Jackson bad eye, keep the fucking hands high. Teach you how to dance, I show them you a man's eye. Michael Jackson bad eye, keep the fucking hands high. Teach you how to dance, I show them you a man's eye. Michael Jackson bad eye, keep the fucking hands high. Teach you how to dance, I show them you a man's eye. Michael Jackson bad eye, keep the fucking hands high.
Our
No, we're not.
We're not back. It's cool.
Now you're
Whatever.
back. Now you're
we're
back.
There we go. All right, we're back. Urban Media TV. We have the incredible KB Jones.
Indeed. How are we?
We're
What's going
good.
on?
Hey, hi,
Thanks for
KB.
having me, guys. I
Thank
appreciate
you for being
you.
here on time. I love it when artists here on time.
I was early.
Yes, actually, yes, you were
On
very
time
I
is
was
early.
I was
Yes.
knocking and ruining your interview in here. I don't know if you heard
Open
it.
the door.
No, I knocked.
The manager.
We did. We lost 23 viewers. When
It
you
was
knocked.
terrible. I know.
We're actually up 48 right now.
Farron blushed. It was crazy.
Shout out to my cousin Safira. She's on the air right now. Are we getting it back? Hey!
You know what
I
we
can
gotta
hear
do?
myself.
We gotta bless
When I
the
grab the
studio.
mic, that's
I'm
what's
serious.
good.
Anybody know like a good pastor,
that touch.
priest? We need to bless the studio. I'm a big
What,
believer.
with ice?
We should have had John do it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Since
John.
he's
Go
a
get some
monk.
ice?
He was a
That's
monk.
right.
Go get some ice for the drinks.
And we got to shout out Miss P's on. I don't even know how to.
Miss
Miss
P.
P's calling, but I don't know if my speaker works. Let's
You
see.
don't know if your
Let's see.
speaker works?
I don't know. Miss P. Can you hear? Can people hear?
No.
Closer, but-
We hear you.
We hear you.
Hey, what's up, girl?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. Hi, Faron. Hi, my video MC Boo. Hey, Con.
What up?
Wow.
Can she hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, she heard you.
She heard me?
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and I wanted to call in and just say hi and let everyone know that I'm okay. I'm just really resting. I'm very, very tired. I'm exhausted. And Faron, you spelled my name wrong. It's all capitals, but it's okay. 'Cause I feel
You know I love you, girl. You know I love you.
Shout out to Miss P. Yeah, we got KB Jones in the building, Miss P.
What's going on, sexy? You looking kind of good over there.
Hey, what's up, girl? You sound pretty nice too, actually. What's going on? Is she the one that got in an accident?
Yeah.
Oh, you all right? Everything's okay?
I sound nice and I look nice. Ask Faron.
All right.
Oh, why you
Nah,
can't ask
she all
me?
right? Does she look right?
Where KB is looking for honey on the side. You know what I mean?
Oh, there goes the
plug.
We go to my
plug.
You saw that?
Nah, no disrespect to KB's girl.
Nah,
I brought it back.
Yeah.
Man, don't get that man in
Sorry,
trouble, man.
KB's girlfriend.
Don't get that man in trouble.
Nah, she's all right.
Yeah, okay.
She's all right.
She knows the
She's
deal.
not watching. She's at work.
Oh, okay.
But she's all right.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, Miss P. We miss you over here. Hurry up and.
You guys feel like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. It was a lot of rhetoric here, a lot of education.
As much fun as we could have without you here.
Oh, Miss P.
Real quick, show my support. Y'all always have my back.
Yes, thank you, Miss P. Well, rest up and maybe see you next week. I hope so.
I'm hoping so too.
All right, feel better.
Okay, later.
Later, girl. Bye. Yeah, that was Miss P, guys. Y'all know, y'all love
Feel
her.
Feel better.
Yeah, man, it sucks, man. Have you guys been in a car accident before?
You should have let her ask a question of the day.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I'm without a car
Sorry about that,
at the
man.
moment.
Because of a car accident.
No, thankfully it's not totaled. It's in the shop. Thankfully.
Hey, I want to give another shout out to my cousin Safira. She's on the line right now watching us.
Hi.
First time.
What up, Safira?
What's up,
How you
Safira?
So
What's going on?
let's get back to KB Jones. KB. And we got his new album. When did this drop?
This July 4th. I dropped
July
it online.
4th.
For
Independence
download.
Day.
You can go and download it for free.
Where?
Bandcamp. So it's
Bandcamp.
KB Jones.
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.com.
So KB's Jones album is called The Honey on the Side.
Yes.
Now tell me a little bit about
Now,
that.
that's not. Doesn't mean what we were saying before.
We're gonna watch the video later. We're gonna watch
if you listen to the song,
we're gonna watch the video later. We're gonna talk about The Honey on the Side. But yeah, it's kind of controversial. As soon as I saw it.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Come on now.
My fault.
I mean, for the ladies, it
For the
is.
ladies.
I'm like the
but it's
honey
not
on the
disrespectful
side.
at all.
Unless you talk about
Actually.
honey on the side, like, fried chicken.
Like a little fried chicken.
You want to put honey
Like
in
my
your
honey
fried
on the
chicken?
side of my plate.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wow.
No?
No.
You try it. Is that some ghetto shit or just...
No.
I'm just not a honey fan.
I mean, yeah. Okay. That's okay. Moving on.
So
Yes.
I've seen KB perform at the Bowery, and you give an awesome performance. You bring like
Thank you.
so much energy.
Word up.
Like
Yes.
you pump people up. Like it's like
Try to.
Yeah,
I mean-
man. That's how you move the crowd. You're a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, well, MC, Master of Ceremonies, right?
That's
I
right.
I
like
mean,
it.
people come out, they come out, I don't know if they're to see me or whoever they're out to see. They paid their hard-earned money to get in there, you know what I'm saying? So you got to give them a show, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Well,
That's
Khan
true.
knows what I'm talking, because Khan performs like
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, if they're out and they're paying their hard-earned money, they want to have a good time. Just want to show them a good time, you know? I put my all into that shit, you know? And I love it, too, which helps. So.
When is your next couple of shows? What are you working on right now?
I got a show, my birthday, actually, July 30th.
Nice.
It's in Albany at Bogey's, little spot in Albany. It's from my boy Absolute, who's actually on the record. He's got a couple of beats on there. He's a dope producer
Absolute.
from Albany.
How you look?
Not DJ
Absolute.
Absolute.
No. How you look?
How does he look?
You short dude?
Nah.
Is he good looking?
I know
Is
a
he
dude named
single?
Absolute that round.
Oh, nah, you talking
He's a
about
white dude.
Absolute back in the day, Absolute.
No. Well, maybe
There's a
we
few
might be
Absolutes.
talking about the Absolute from back
I know
in the
which
day.
Absolute you're talking about.
Short dude with about a little taller than you, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Short dude.
What's going on,
We know
Absolute?
Absolute.
The hint word, short
But
dude.
back to your Absolute.
My Absolute
yeah.
up in Albany.
Albany. Where in
Yeah.
Albany?
Bogies?
Bogies.
I'm not sure exactly where it is.
It's
on my
I haven't
website.
heard that word in a minute.
Bogies.
Give me
You go to school up there or something?
No.
No.
I just
She was fascinated by the word
The
bogey.
bogey. I was
bogies.
like, wait, where is it again? No.
Puffin' Bogies?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
where I got it from. I'm like, I haven't heard that word. And what about the next shows up in here in the tri-state area?
I don't have any scheduled yet. I'm actually going out to California in the end of September, so September 28th.
Nice.
And a few shows out there. My
Nice.
management's out there, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's your manager? Or
He's my old bassist, actually, when I was in a band in college. I went to school in Oneonta State. Yeah, he's my bassist. He went out there after he graduated and started up his own little,
What part of Cali?
company. He's in Culver City, so LA.
Nice. No, I mean, I was in San Diego and I felt that hip hop
That's
was...
where I recorded my next album.
They need some, like, fresh hip hop music out there because, like, again, I can't remember the stupid guy's name right now, but he doesn't like me to mention him. But some dude.
Why is he stupid though?
I was just gonna say that. Why
What's
does
wrong
he have
with
to be a
him?
stupid guy?
No, because the song is stupid.
Oh.
The song is Tooted and Booted.
Don't start that.
That guy.
And booted.
Tooted and Booted.
What are you talking about? That's a hip hop classic.
Dude had the whole club packed.
No, they had the whole club packed.
A lot
over
of
there.
lot of
But that
money was
like,
made that night.
I was like, yo, you guys don't have any. Like, I remember I talked to a
sound
guy
like-
over there that's promoting his eyewear, and I was like, yo, but do you guys have like any like actual movements, hip hop, like underground, anything? He's like, no, not really.
Up in the Bay.
Well, they do, yeah,
right?
in the Bay
In
Area.
the Bay Area.
Yeah, but I want to go that route.
Grind time and all that shit.
Yeah.
In the
They
San
probably
Diego
just didn't
area.
want to talk to you.
I mean, they
Like,
have
like,
Pac.
They probably was like, "Who is this chick?"
Pac Div is dope. They're from,
Yeah,
they're
Pac
from
Div, yeah. Cali Swag District.
fucking Diz Gabron.
Yeah.
In
There's a lot of cats
San
out
Diego,
there.
when I went there,
But,
there-
you know,
I
Great
was-
Like San
Mexican.
Diego.
I was checking.
Great Mexican food in
San
San Diego.
It's almost like if
I
you.
had, what's it called? Fish tacos.
Yeah.
Fish
It
tacos.
was very interesting. It was like the phenomenon over there. It's like you have to have fish tacos. It's like why?
It's almost like when you ask for weed, and if
Yeah, that mahi mahi. That's
That was good. That was
you
good.
gotta ask for the weed, they don't know nothing.
About what?
the weed.
No, we say going out there asking about their underground movements. It's almost like
This is a
asking.
family show. What are you doing right now?
No. See, you're not even hearing me. You're not
is
even
not a
hearing
family
me.
show.
You're all into your own.
This is far from a family show.
I'm sorry.
I was
did
talking
hear from
about
music.
when she said she was in California, and she was asking about the underground movements out there.
I understand.
And they were like, "No, there's no underground movements." That's almost like asking for weed
But isn't weed
when
legal
you're
over there?
going to buy weed, and like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, what are you asking me for? Like,
That's a
I don't
secret.
know. I don't
Hush,
sell
hush.
no weed out here. What are you talking about?
But
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the
Isn't-
same thing. If you have to ask about the underground
isn't weed
movements, then you
legal
don't
over
know
there,
about
though? Wait, isn't weed legal?
State-wise,
That's not even
fed-
the point
not
that I'm
federal.
Well, they have
trying to
dispensaries
make.
out there.
Yeah,
But-
but not. It's not. It's not
citywide?
federal.
Totally
Right.
missing
Well,
my
state.
point.
You know anything about that?
I mean, my boy's smoking all the time out there.
But is
Yeah.
it
Just
legal?
in his car, just pulls out a pipe.
I don't know where we went with that one, but
Well, I actually have
See
a.
what you
I have-
did?
I
You
have
see
a-
what you started?
Back
all
to
I
KD,
said
back
was
I have
to
a question.
KD.
I think it's just.
Go ahead,
I don't know.
Con.
You got to know someone out there.
So when, because you've already been out there, you've done shows out there.
Yeah.
How's the response like from the crowd? Is it like because you've rocked
It's a
in New
different
York?
crowd.
Definitely.
It is. I mean, you know New York crowds. You know,
Yeah, you gotta fucking punch them in the face.
you know, just looking at you.
Punch him in the face.
What's this kid doing? What's
either that or you know the muffin.
Well, I know Cali is real laid back.
You know what I'm talking
I mean,
about,
is
right?
the crowd
nice.
laid back?
They're nice.
It's either this
They're very
They're like,
or
nice.
this.
Oh my God,
Yeah, they're very nice. Like people were taking pictures with me afterwards. I'm like,
That's
I'm
what's up.
Nobody. What are you
That's
doing?
awesome.
So I mean, we played at like the Viper Room, which is on the Strip. The response was great. Like,
Nice.
people were, getting into it, waving their hands, and
Where the I was gonna say clients, but the fans there, had they heard you before?
no, I don't think so. At least.
It's basically the website, internet. They can check you up on Bandcamp. What do you have your own website?
Yeah, kbjonesmusic.com.
Okay.
And everything's KB Jones Music. So Facebook, KB Jones Music.
Yeah, that's how I found you on
Twitter.
YouTube. Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, where did KB Jones come from?
I knew you were gonna ask that.
Oh,
shit.
why not?
Nah, it's a childhood thing. It stuck. As my sister and my brother used to, siblings would make fun of me. I was the little one. I was the young one. So they used to make fun of me. I got thick tree trunk legs. So they used to call me. No, seriously. They used to call me Cankle Boy, and of course they spelled it wrong, KB. And my friends started calling me KB, and it kind of just
stuck.
It kind of just stuck. So I went with
And then Jones is
Jones. I don't know. Someone added that on.
Oh, I was gonna say, is that your government?
Jones. No,
Yeah,
my government is Daniel Munoz.
Oh. We're like, wait, you're Latin?
No, I'm half Puerto Rican.
I said that
And I'm
Munoz.
Irish Italian.
Nice mix.
Yeah.
Nice mix. Not bad.
So-
So tell us more about KB and how did you get into music?
I started writing rhymes, at an early age. I don't even remember when it was, but I got my first 4-track. It was actually cassettes. 4-track
Forgot
cassette
about
tape.
cassettes.
Wow.
Yeah, I made my first tape. It was a fucking tape.
An actual
And,
mixtape.
Yes. So you had to rewind and do all that good stuff. I didn't show anyone that. You know what I'm saying?
You
This
still
is my
got
first.
it?
No.
Aw.
I don't know where
What?
that is.
You have to hold on.
That
to
thing's
it.
lost.
You could
I don't know
always-
where
it's
that
like
is.
I still got my
Yeah.
tapes. I still got tapes.
Yeah.
You got tapes?
I
I don't throw shit away though.
Yeah.
I want to listen.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a cassette player?
I still have like my first rhyme.
I still
So
have
much
a
for
cassette.
you listening to that.
Yeah,
I want
That's
to
fun.
I want to hear.
No.
So, and
But
then,
nah, yeah.
how old were you?
I was.
I don't
It
remember.
was probably around 99. Because I remember rhyming to that
99.
Sadat X and Common song, 199.
High Tech.
I was, yeah, there you go.
High Tech beat, yeah.
I was
forgot
rhyming. I
Sadat
remember
X was on that track.
for some reason I remember that beat. I was rhyming to that beat, so I was rhyming over other people's beats and stuff. And then I started making my own beats. I never really started performing until college. I joined a band.
Spoken
What's
Truth.
the band?
Spoken Truth.
Oh, okay.
We did. It's kind of like a rock, hip hop fusion, a lot of shit. Like we would have blues in there, you know, all types of stuff.
That's
So
dope.
I started playing with them, and that's how I got into it. Really, was through the band, because I wasn't really doing anything on my own. And once college ended, you know, they went their own ways, and I started, you know, doing shows out here. Actually, J57, I don't know if you guys, Brown Bag All Stars.
Mm-hmm.
He grew up in the same town as me in Long Island, and he put me on to do Brown Bag Thursdays, all that
Yeah.
stuff. Put me onto that, hooked me up with a few other people. So I've been doing shows ever since.
Nice.
Shout out to J57.
Yeah, J57, good
It's a
dude.
cool dude, man.
Good dude,
Yeah.
down to earth, you know.
The whole Brown Bag team is
Yeah, they
cool.
are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And I know that you've been working on projects with Undeniable. Actually, that's how I connected with you, is through.
Owen Sin, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, what is it right now that you guys are working on?
So Creature hooked me up with them.
Creature.
Yeah.
So dope.
Willie.
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 Yeah, but I don't know how we're gonna release any of that. It's kind of just singles right now. We have a bunch of different tracks together. Have you heard any of that shit?
Yeah, I heard the joint. The joint on the mixtape, the 5 Finger Discount, I think it's
What
called.
they put out on there?
I don't know.
Fire for Real or whatever that was.
Yeah, Fire
Yeah,
for
yeah,
yeah.
So that was on that Lil Wayne beat.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
a few tracks. My boy Sketch Artist makes beats too, and I gave them like a whole like CD of beats, like with some of my beats and some of my boys' beats, and like they picked out a bunch of beats, and none of them were mine. I was like, oh shit. It was just all like my boy Sketch Artist's beats. They picked out like 4 beats, and it was all his beats. I was like, oh damn. But
It happens.
they're hot beats, so.
Nice.
You know.
Now, and shout out to EM Theories because Con performed there
Yeah, he was
this
saying
past
that.
Friday.
Well,
But
EM. Well, I think people. I mean, maybe you know, but I think just to clarify, like EM Theories is a group of people. You know what I mean? So they're like a team.
That's
But,
how you do it.
You know, shout out to Alphonse, which is the dude that I mainly work with. But you know, I briefly I talk to other people from the team, but Alphonse is that dude. Like
Yeah, I was
one of the
telling-
coolest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
I was telling KB he should link up with them to do like drops of for shows and for your album release party and stuff like that.
Yeah, because
word
I
up.
don't know the first thing about setting up
they're
a
really
release party or anything.
Yeah, neither did I until like, you know, and it's cool because he's the type of person that he'll give you the rundown. He'll show you the paperwork. After the show, he'll show you everything, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he's one of those people that
He's
you
upfront
know,
about it.
Yeah, he's upfront about everything. You know, and he don't like the
Very
spotlight.
good.
You know,
He
he
goes
don't.
that earphone again.
Like, you'll
Yeah,
shout
you
him
gotta
out in
grab
the
the
show.
mic and-
You shout him out in the show, and he'll, like, run away. Like, he doesn't like people to know.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's a real
he's
private dude.
really
Yeah.
the behind the scenes type
Yeah.
of dude.
All right.
Yeah, like
Good.
But shout out to Fonz. Yeah, it was a great show. So I was just trying to let you know, work through them to drop those singles out.
Yeah.
Try to drop the album. That is awesome how you guys work as a team.
Mhm.
And I'm excited to hear it. I haven't heard actually.
That stuff
the
with
song.
Undeniable?
Haven't heard it.
There's a few tracks out there. I think they're still mixing. Nick Howard's mix.
Is that available on Bandcamp too?
No.
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 Not
They
yet.
still want to release their
They're gonna release
the
EP,
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and then they also have 5 Finger Discounts like over industry beats, right?
Yeah.
So
what
they're
I
gonna release
what I
that.
wanted to do is to listen to or watch and listen to the video, the Honey on the Side.
You downloaded it?
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to see if Siraj is paying attention to us, and see if. He can
Well, she's not.
Yes, he is. He just doesn't have his headphones on. Okay, we're gonna play the video.
He's tired.
He's
Yeah,
like,
he's
yeah,
definitely
whatever.
watching. He's definitely paying
He
attention.
went to sleep at
I love how the
6
show
in morning.
works.
He's paying attention, yeah.
Like Siraj is the star that nobody sees.
tell my girl, but I got a little honey on the side. We don't meet between the sheets, but between these blue lines. And I love her cause she never scream back at me. When I tell her how I feel, I mean exactly how I'm feeling at the moment. Never hold it back, she's the only one I'm holding. When I feel attacked, I'm attached. In fact, you can find her in my backpack, getting the feel because I'm skilled with the rap stat. Tell the story of my life, alright. With a pen that descends, with a mic that writes. The majority of MCs, I'ma send these thoughts to my hand to the pen that eventually scrolls and scrolls. What a beautiful picture. Just a tip, not my dick, but scriptures. Take my time when I sit and I write. It's the pen, the pad, and everything else I call life. Hey yo, I got a little honey on the side. We don't meet between the sheets, but between these blue lines. And I wonder, will she ever call me back? Am I someone to give a purpose to rap? I'm sorry girl, but I got a little honey on the side. We don't meet between the sheets, but between these blue lines. And I wonder, am I the only one she back? Am I someone to give her something that lasts like that? I got a little love affair with that boom bat. She's a cool cat, the way she kicks moves that head on top of your shoulders, back and forth to the rhythm. I've been giving the flow, the freestyle off the top, not reading Motorola's, moving the crowd, fit a microphone controller. If beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I'ma show you how to visualize the soul, cause the whole world's got a twisted. Now everybody knows somebody that thinks they spit shit. It's of interest to me to uncover the reasons that people eating off rap could think she wasn't breathing. As I ease into my career, I tell people I'm an artist cause the smile when they hear her name. Condescending, condensing tradition, belittling my goals. I'ma rewrite her vision cause I got a little honey on the side. We don't meet between the sheets, but between these blue lines. And I wonder, will she ever call me back? Am I someone to give a purpose to rap? I'm sorry girl, but I got a little honey on the side. We don't meet between the sheets, but between these blue lines. And I wonder, am I the only one she lacks? Am I someone to give her something that lasts? I put my lady to bed, I get down, let my honey get inside of my head. And when I put my lady to sleep, I said the sound that she makes my life complete. So when I put my lady to bed, I get down, let my honey get inside of my head. And when I put my lady to sleep, I said the sound that she makes my life complete. So when I put my lady to bed, I get down, let my honey get inside of my head. And when I put my lady to sleep, I said the sound that she makes my life complete. So when I put my lady to bed, I get down, let my honey get inside of my head. And when I put my lady to sleep, I said the sound that she makes my life complete. Hey yo, I got a little honey on the side. We don't meet between the sheets, but between these blue lines. And I wonder, will she ever call me back? Am I someone to give a purpose to rap? I'm sorry girl, but I got a little honey on the side. We don't meet between the sheets, but between these blue lines. And I wonder, am I the only one she lacks? Am I someone to give her something that lasts like that?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not cheating on my girl.
How does your girl feel about that?
She
Is she very? Is she very supportive?
It's actually you're
Yeah,
cheating.
She's extremely supportive.
Is that her in the video?
Yeah, that's my girl.
Oh, okay.
You're actually cheating on music,
Yeah.
with your girl. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I am. It goes both ways, right?
That's when I grab the mic.
Well, it's
Wow.
who's your
When I
first
grab
love?
the
He likes grabbing the
I'm put on
mic.
your spot.
My girl is my first love.
You better say that.
Hey, she is.
You
man.
better say that.
He's trying to get
She's
brownie
dope.
points for tonight.
You better say that.
No, she's great, man. She
Yeah, I
supports
bet she
everything.
is.
It might be difficult. I mean, does she come with you to every show?
She comes to a lot of the shows. Yeah.
Does she go out and travel with you to California?
She's coming this time.
He's like,
Last
no
time I
honey's
was
on the
out there,
side
she-
this time.
And I'm gonna try to like tap into your personal life. right
And
now,
she's
but-
coming out with her girlfriends and stuff too. So
Oh,
that's
smart.
awesome.
That was
That's
smart.
awesome.
That was smart.
Yeah,
we
very.
got a crew of people going. So
Can I ask you personal questions now?
yeah.
All right. So how long have you guys been together?
Oh,
3 years.
Nice.
Come on,
3 years.
come on, come
3
on.
years is a pretty
Oh,
long time.
Lord. Here
No,
we
it
go.
is.
I'm only
It
thinking about
is.
it.
3 years.
3 years is.
But that's
I'm coming in and out of my headphones.
Sorry.
Oh, so good.
But now, what struggles as an artist trying to build a relationship and doing shows and having fans and having admirers and even other artists trying to kick it to you? How does it? And I know they do.
Just say groupies. Just say groupies.
Yeah, groupies.
Groupies. No, even other artists,
Like
other
radio,
like singers,
radio hosts,
other female MCs.
other radio hosts.
I've never had another female MC.
Exactly.
come up to
Now,
me.
groupies.
Groupies.
There we
Yeah,
go.
well, but they're at every show.
Exactly.
So, I mean, but it's not like I'm not at that point yet where it's like fans are crazy about it yet because I'm still making a name for myself. So we'll see how it
How would you
works
deal
with
with
the
it?
relationship. How would I deal with it? We'll see when it comes.
Oh my
I don't know.
gosh.
You mean to tell me you've never been approached once after a show by a female?
Not by a female MC.
Just in general, females in general,
Females?
fans.
Yeah, of course.
So how? And now you said your girl goes to shows with you. How does she feel about that? We need her on the
She's
show.
comfortable.
She's gonna say what she gonna think. She's gonna say she don't like it.
She's comfortable with herself and she knows
That's what's
she's
up.
the
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
Aw,
That's
Slicky.
true.
Another brownie point.
There you go.
She
There you go.
knows,
Good answer.
Rack
Good
'em
answer.
We got our thing going on and
Good answer. Good answer. Another good answer.
Good. No, because I mean, again, I know so many artists, and some of them have arrangements with their girlfriends.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Arrangements like basically now you're my main chick, but these groupies.
Oh, wow.
That's it. You said it with just that. You don't have to explain the rest.
Okay.
Nah, my mother wouldn't let me do that.
Come on, now.
Come
Carla, where you at?
on, come on.
It's the true
I mean, any
story.
respectable woman.
Right,
would
these are not respectable women.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not unless she got her thing on the side.
Yeah,
Not
that's
an
true.
opinion.
That's true.
No,
That's
there's
true.
just, and
I mean, it's different if it's an open relationship on both parts. Then that's a little different.
Yeah,
But
if
I
it's
mean,
agreed
we're-
upon. I
Right,
guess.
exactly.
But
But I
still,
mean,
you're
if
not
she's
gonna- you're
just
not gonna
like,
marry that chick,
oh, I'm gonna
I
be
think.
your main chick, but tomorrow after your show, you could go hang out with the other one,
Yeah,
the
there's-
honey on the side.
I've had I've had an artist
Psycho.
that's international that's married, and she'd be like, "Oh, I understand, honey. You're a musician, and these girls are crazy."
Wow,
And they
doing
got
her
kids.
thing.
He's got it good.
She's doing her thing.
He's got it.
The
He's
funny
got it
thing is,
good.
What happens when he comes home with like the clap or something?
Yuck.
Well, she comes home with the clap.
Or
What's
the
the
monster.
agreement there?
I don't know. I guess wear protection. But you know what's funny? You know what he tells me? I don't know if he's being honest with me, but he's like, you know what's that? And I know she left that door open for me, so it doesn't hurt the marriage. But I've been so busy that I don't have time to fuck around these groupies. He's like, I'm super busy because he's traveling insurance.
I disagree. I think you can find time for anything.
Yeah.
There's bathrooms.
People make
there's
time for what's important to them.
closets.
Not even that they make time for what's important to them. I don't think necessarily having a groupie come up to the
At
hotel
that time,
room
it
after.
may be important to him.
Yeah.
Or maybe
I
it's-
mean,
or
maybe not him. Maybe
Or maybe she took
another
away
part
the
of him.
excitement of cheating. Because some people cheat just
Oh,
for the
this is
excitement.
true. This is true. This is true.
So-
You're saying they get off on that?
Yeah, because I'm getting away
They
with
should
something.
go to a swing party or something.
Yuck.
There's people like that. You talk about
Either that or
Sit down
she's
like
just
that.
giving him the okay. Like while you're on tour, I'm
going
doing
to be
my
on
thing.
tour.
So you
Exactly.
you need to go.
That's what that means.
Would you guys ever give your partner a hall pass?
Oh, the hall pass.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
Let me tell you something. This girl told me this week, right? I'm not going to say what she was. Y'all don't know her anyway.
Nah, not say her name.
Not at all.
He's like, I want to meet her.
She told me the only way we could be together is if she's allowed to blatantly see whoever she wants.
Well, she wants to.
But I have to get her permission to see who I want.
Oh,
The double standard.
She said that would be my way of showing her that I,
mean,
put
but-
her needs first.
But what about your needs?
Exactly.
They
It's
don't
not
matter.
about my needs. It's
She
about
don't care
her.
about you.
She
It
doesn't.
should be about. It should be about her.
It's always about it.
Exactly.
Look at give it
Damn, son.
So okay.
Wait, what's
Now
your
hold up. Since
name's
you're saying
Jacqueline.
that,
What's your name?
Jacqueline.
Listen-
Jacqueline, you're a lucky girl.
listen.
Yeah,
Since
man.
you're
That's
saying
my
that,
friends.
since you're
Cook him a
saying
good
that,
meal
right?
tonight.
You're basically saying
right?
you're
It's
basically.
something.
Oh, wait. You just got one.
Back down to zero. Back down to zero.
My fault.
I may have something that could get you
A
back
sandwich.
up. I can get you your points back, brother.
Give those points back.
When you say it's always about women, right? Is that true? That's like a given. Is that supposed to be like a given? It's always about women.
I don't think so.
No.
No, you just said it's always about women, though.
Yeah, but you know,
it's just not a given.
Wait, happy
Okay.
girlfriend,
See, you know what it is?
Happy boyfriend,
You know what
happy
it is?
wife, happy husband.
Exactly.
He's
Happy
saying
on that one.
He's saying that. He's saying that because that's how she feels about him, and he knows that. So by him saying that, it's already a mutual understanding that
it's always
he's,
about women.
He's first to her, so she's going to be
That's
first
true.
to him.
There you go.
You know?
Now.
Con just gave you the brownie
Okay,
point.
There it is. No, but that was perfect though.
So then why would
You
this
can read
girl?
his mind.
I can't.
So then why would this girl tell you that I should put her needs first if it's always about women?
Because she doesn't like you, really.
Really?
She just said that to turn you off, so
She
you stop
said-
calling her.
She said. No, actually, you want to know what she told
Strategy.
me? She told me that relationship, what I just described to y'all,
Uh-huh.
turns her on.
Oh, she got problems.
Because she has control, complete control.
Yeah, she wants.
I mean,
that
I
turns
can
her
see
on.
that.
I mean, I don't even know why you're
I'm the
entertaining
boss.
that.
I'm just listening. You know me. I just listen. I'm not going to argue. You
Just
know,
taking it in.
I just listen. I'll let you talk. You know, maybe that's my co-host thing kicking in or something. Like, oh, really? That's how you feel?
I think she
Okay.
has some issues.
You think so?
Work out.
Yeah.
But back to KP
got some difficulties.
What struggles have you gone through in the past, 10, 12 years of being an artist? Like
Struggles?
Trying to just
It's
network,
coming right now.
build a team,
It's coming in now. Just trying to get out there.
just trying to get the PR, the exposure, the marketing.
You know, just trying to get the name out there and get people to listen to my music. Like, people have very short attention spans.
Word up.
Extremely short. And it's like,
Blame
I
it
don't
on the
want to be
internet.
annoying either, but at the same time, you need to show someone at least show something 3 times before they even.
Persistence.
Yes, that's the
Absolutely.
key, is to actually just keep feeding the music.
Now during
Just force feeding it.
Before we brought on KB, we were playing his music during the break. So again, you can check his music out on Bandcamp, KB Jones.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yes, it's
Facebook.
But what
all that
would
stuff.
be success for you? Would be signed to a big record label, to just be a successful independent artist just on your own label? Like, what is it that you feel will be the first step to success for you?
Just being comfortable and doing what I love to do, you know. First step would be quitting my day job. If I can
Word.
make enough money to just get away from my day job and just do what I love and make this number one, that's
So okay, so
success.
all right. Well, with that being said, like most
Yes.
people think that it has to be a situation where you're actually making more money than you're making over here. That
What he's saying
necessarily.
is comfortable.
No.
So as
Yeah,
long as
I
he's
just want
making
as-
equal.
Exactly.
Does it have to be equal to what you've made at your
As long
day
as I'm
job?
paying the rent
Right.
and I'm eating.
So okay, now
You don't gotta have the what's it called, the overindulgence of popping bottles and bling and bling and
without all that,
Once in a
you
while.
don't need all
We
that.
go out
Blingin',
once in a
blingin'.
while, but you know.
I need to pop bottles at least once a week. No, I'm just
Like,
kidding.
we're all looking at him like,
Like,
we
what?
all got quiet.
I gotta have champagne with my
Yeah,
cornflakes.
Cristal. I
That's
need
my
that.
goal.
I need a pound of,
Rose
I need that.
with my
You wanna make
Rosé
it
with
rain?
my frosted
sipping.
flakes.
Make it rain on some
with my
strippers.
Biggie song in the background.
I'm like, what? No.
Yeah,
Well,
There's nothing wrong with partying though.
nothing wrong with it.
Oh, it's enjoying.
But I tell people all the time, I say, yo, whatever you spend the majority of your time doing, that's your plan A. Because people always say, oh, I'm focused on plan B, and then when plan B takes, then I'm going to do plan A. But if you focus too much on plan B, that becomes your plan A by default, because whatever you spend the majority of your time doing is your plan A by default. You wake up 10 years later and you realize that in 10 years after you spent 10
where
years.
did my plan A go?
Exactly.
Well-
your plan B will be your plan A.
Well, I think the most
Well, I know what he's talking
the
about,
most
though.
successful people don't have a plan B.
Exactly.
Their
'cause they're that
plan A
driven.
is their
That's
plan
their
B
plan
and their
A.
plan C.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Nice.
saying?
And there's no
And if you-
successful person doing this that doesn't do it full time.
Right. And if you have a plan
have
B,
to.
you're almost you're
It's like-
accepting failure.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
telling yourself,
You're preparing for it.
I might not make it here. So
Right.
let me
Let
fuck
me-
with this a little bit.
And then the more you do that, the more that becomes your plan A.
You know, I'm laughing
Well,
because like, why is she? I'm like, because it reminds me of how people do that with human beings. Like when you're dating, it's like he's my plan A.
Well, I'm gonna
This is my
focus on
stash
dude
right
B.
here, you know. So if this
Focus
doesn't
on
work out with
dude
him,
B.
I got him right here.
She's like-
My honey on the side.
And both of them are psychos.
Why do you have to keep calling women psychos?
No,
I'm not
both of the
appreciating.
men, not the women. The men.
Oh.
Carlos,
I got feisty for a
know,
second.
right?
I'm like, wait a
That's a
second.
whole nother Call of Keys I just seen right there. Like,
Watch out the
What
claws.
the
Speaking
heck
about
was that?
Shout out to
Don't
Miguel.
call-
He's in
don't
the
call a lady
building.
crazy.
Mantis.
He's for Mantis. Mantis. The chosen. The chosen one.
You know, we should
But
do a show like that.
What?
We should do a show like
Psycho
that.
show.
I like Carla, yo. She has-
Speaking
she
about
just-
shows,
She got a lot
actually,
of fight in her.
Carla
Yeah.
Khan and Mantis are working on doing their own show on Urban Media TV.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah?
Yeah.
You leaving us? Come on, man.
I'm not
Well,
leaving.
I mean-
My show not good enough, man? No, that's
He was the prime
You just seen the
example
other
of
Ferran
the
right there?
psycho man right there.
Ooh, why I got to be a psycho?
Well, because you was the one talking about men being psychos.
So yeah, that's just a quick minute. Working on that show. When are you guys planning to start it, and what's the name of the show?
You want to answer?
All right, well.
Hold up, you
I mean, either one of us.
Carla is going to be a
Bring KB
co-host?
back on your show.
Most definitely.
Carla's going to be a co-host?
Yeah, it's going to be...
And Mantis as well.
Me, Carla Keys, and Mantis. Pretty much, I guess the first date is we're still working out the kinks and what we want to do in the main focus. But the name of the show is going to be called Altered Native Radio.
Nice.
And
Alternative.
Yeah, alternative.
Alternative.
I'm the first guest.
You saw what I did there. That's crazy.
I need to be like in the
Wordplay.
first
It's all
round
about
of guests.
wordplay. But
I better be the first round of guests.
yeah,
We heard you.
Don't go booking like 15 artists. Don't go booking like 15 people before me, please.
Ferran's dating show will be on our show.
Yes. Yes.
For the love of Ferran.
Yes.
Or no?
For the love of Ferran.
For the love of Ferran.
Oh, why you trying to rage me?
Once a month, we're gonna follow him around. He's gonna have a date, and we're gonna follow him.
Yes.
And
That's
then,
so
be
interesting to watch.
so
I think I would watch.
We're
just to see.
gonna do that.
and then it's
Would you
gonna be.
watch
Then we're
KB?
gonna watch it back like post game, like football.
Yeah.
We're gonna give him
Play-by-play.
pointers.
You're gonna tell us where to go too, right?
Yes.
You're gonna give us the date.
Yeah.
Tell us where to go.
All
We're
expenses
not gonna
paid.
pay. No.
No. We're gonna pay for it.
You have to.
No, because you're the man.
You want me to pay
Where's
for
that
it?
money coming
It's
from?
gonna be a whole different type of show.
Where is that money coming from?
Don't worry.
But
We'll pay
speaking
for
of
it.
which, KB, do you watch any of those crazy shows?
Like reality?
Yeah.
Love and hip hop, no?
Love and Hip Hop was
What's that?
awesome.
Yeah.
That was an awesome
that?
show.
Was it?
Yeah.
Love and
I
Hip
haven't
Hop.
seen
It
it.
was
With Jim
female,
Jones and-
yeah, females that date rappers, and there was also Olivia on there, who was
Really?
a singer. So it was a good
Basketball
show.
wives, where
Nah.
the girl's not even a basketball wife.
Yeah, that's the problem.
She's a
with that.
cheerleader. She's not even married.
Actress.
Actually, this is a good question for you then, since you don't watch any reality TV.
I try not to.
If if let's say like MTV would be like, yo, KB,
Yes.
we wanna
the
do,
KB Chronicles.
yeah, like just to follow you around on the grind.
and your
And-
I don't know if I.
Yes,
like
you would.
that.
Stop lying.
Nah,
Yes,
really.
you would.
I don't.
You're lying.
Too much cameras.
No, you're not.
I get-
You're
I get-
lying.
I mean, it's
uncomfortable.
you know,
No, you
no.
don't.
People
You get
like their
uncomfortable?
privacy.
Right.
I
Some
feel you.
people do
and
like
especially
their
like
You get
creative
uncomfortable in
process,
front of
like
the cameras?
like that's another thing.
Not on stage, but like, I wouldn't
Video?
be able for someone. Yeah, my personal life, I wouldn't want someone.
What about
intruding
you,
in that.
Bubby?
I mean,
Intruding in that? Nah.
see the thing is like
that's
I'm,
what you have. That's you
Your
know that's
privacy, your
privacy,
sacred
that's your-
treasure.
No, you got to make room
Are
for
you an
the.
Aquarius?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, okay. That's it. Okay. Yeah.
July 30th.
July 30th. Yeah,
July
July 30th.
July 30th.
You guys remember the birthday?
I do,
Albany.
and I don't
Totally
even
forgot.
Show in Albany. Bogies.
bogeys.
July 30th.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's totally for his birthday.
But yeah, I mean, but certain artists aren't able to handle that. Like creatively, like me, like when I work, it's very hard that I can work with a lot of people, like in the
Yeah, I
studio.
can't do that
So if
A
like
whole lot of
cameras,
noise and stuff.
right?
you
If cameras
saying?
were following me around in the studio, I'd be like, yo, I need to get the fuck out of here and write. You know what I mean?
And then you know
zone
what?
out.
Get you saying that.
Right, and mad
Like, yo,
ratings.
get the fuck out of here.
Right,
But
punch a
That's
cameraman
Khan.
in the
Look at
face.
Khan. Oh,
That's good
shit. Look
TV.
at Khan.
But
Punching the camera.
TV.
But then that's
Mad
the
gangsta.
perception,
perfect.
right? But then that's the perception that the viewers are going to have.
And they
of
will
them.
love it.
They want
Yeah.
to see it
America
all.
will love it. They'll say this mild mannered dude right here is punching cameras.
mannered.
Wow.
Nah, but I mean, but that's what I'm saying. To me, it's a toss
Malcriado.
up. It's
Yeah, you see it.
it
Whatever that
depends. Like
means.
what could it do for your career?
That'll help you.
If it's a bad look, then fuck it.
But
nah.
see, that my thing is, there's
I
no
mean,
such
it's-
thing as. I believe in that. There's no such thing as bad publicity. That's,
I
There's a
disagree.
difference between already being established too and having one of those shows.
Right.
But then
If you're
we're living in a time period.
You're just known for that show. All of a sudden, you're a reality star. You're not a
Okay.
hip hop
Now,
artist.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm asking a crazy question now. Like, you know how they had what was Pete Diddy's reality show, Bandcamp?
Making the Band?
Bandcamp.
I'm going back on Bandcamp. Sorry.
Bandcamp.
Website.
Making
Oh,
a band.
making that.
Shameless
All right, so
plug.
let's just say it wasn't Pete Diddy. Let's say it was
Whoever.
Dre. You know, and he's gonna do a reality show on hip hop artist trying to make it, would you guys be on it? And what you're gonna get is a record deal, whatever.
I mean,
that's whack, yo. That's whack.
I mean, it's just like
you're gonna get a record deal.
See, like the whole shit is like when you watch Making the Band, it's like you gotta get Cambodian breast milk and all this crazy shit.
Yeah,
but it makes you look like a punk.
It's like joining a fraternity or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, but it gives you a fucked up, like, people look at you like, yo, you're fucking Herb. Like, are you really like running around and doing all this crazy shit? None of these artists ever did anything with themselves after that.
But you know what? That's the thing. It's not their fault. They were signed to a snake.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's the view that people. I look at Ness and I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you let yourself get taken advantage of.
You got paid.
It's like it's the dudes that I respect on reality TV shows is when they tell the dickhead host who's being an asshole to go fuck themselves and meet me outside and I'll fuck you up. Those are the people.
Is this car talking like this? Knowledge over nonsense?
That's what you need to know about.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
what
like
show
what
was
was it?
that?
We need a camera right now.
You know the British chef dude? Like there was a dude from New York, and the dude was being a dick to me. He was like, you know what? He was like, yo, fuck all this shit. He was like, don't disrespect me. He was like, if you're gonna continue disrespecting me, meet me outside, and I'll beat the shit out of you.
That's what they want. Look, I'm gonna tell you. I tell you before.
But you know what? I respect him. I'll go to his restaurant because of it. But I
don't have a complaint.
But I won't if he's the dude fucking sucking off the host and doing everything.
Don't have a complaint. Don't say, yo, look, there's a fly in my soup, sir. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, but I mean,
come outside.
I want to before we wrap up, I do want to get back to KB Jones' music. I wanted to know what song we want to play something off your CD here. What song should we play off?
What's your favorite song?
We got
Step to My Chick. That sounds pretty interesting.
Another chick song?
Step to My Chick.
Yeah, that's about my
Hold
girl.
up. First you had the chick on the
That's
side.
about your girl?
Now you want to step to your chick.
Wait a minute.
Not a chick on the side?
Step to My
It's my
Chick.
music on the side.
Step to My Chick is about your girlphone.
Yeah.
Ooh, so tell me more.
You step into your music now?
It's about dudes approaching her.
Approaching
and that, you know, they're
approaching music or approaching your main girl?
My chick.
No, we're talking about his girl. His
Your
girlfriend.
main because the first time you said chick on the side, that's music. Is that a metaphor?
Let's hear.
It's a metaphor.
Let's hear that
So
one. I
step
want to
to
hear
my
that
chick
one.
is a metaphor.
No, that's not a metaphor.
Can we hear
Oh,
that?
so you really mad about people stepping to your chick?
Yeah.
Can we?
Oh.
You
No,
wouldn't
not mad. I'm just saying.
Can
like,
we-
why
can
are
we
you
listen?
even wasting your time? Because I'm right. Come on.
Why are you judging this song before
I'm
you
not
even hear it?
judging. I'm
Can we
trying to
put this
find
track
the song. You
on?
understand what I'm
I love Carla Keys. I love Carla Keys. Yo.
This beat sketch artist too. My boy sketch artist.
Yeah, number
that's
4.
it.
Number 4.
You really don't wanna step to my chick, cause your fucking eyelids will be swollen like elderly colons. Watch me spring into action like bowling, rolling with a badass dime and being so fucking fine's the only crime. How you think you gonna get that? When my sex ads are off the walls and plus the cat rap just facts. Don't even look in the direction. Say the lines and say the erection. Listen, you never had that ass. No matter how hard you stare, you never grab that man. Well, you should be, cause I got it made. And you're still fucking the same fat chick from 10th grade you played. And jealousy's an ugly trait. I can tell you self-conscious by the way that you hate. Stay where you are and don't make a scene. Don't even try to step to her. I ain't gonna intervene. I just watch the train wreck as it unfolds. Try to step to my chick, stupid ass. Don't you know that you get shot down? Compared to me, you a clown. You ain't half the man as me, but I bet you make your mama proud. Wow, take a look at my chick. If I was as whack as you, I'd probably do the same shit. Try to step to my girl, cause you know she the shit. Try to be the player, try to give it a dick. But girl, you don't really wanna step to my. You don't really wanna step to my. Try to step to my girl, cause you know she the shit. Try to be the player, try to give it a dick. But girl, you don't really wanna step to my. You don't really wanna step to my. You really don't wanna step to my girl, queen of my world. No, cause she'll just make you look stupid. Make you buy your drinks and who's this? Her rapping boyfriend, didn't you know? My chick is too damn classy to get down with you, bro. Easy on a jail dance, yes, though you a poser. Yeah, I can tell how you dress. Those rhinestones on your V-neck be the reason you never had my chick in the league when My girl actually knows how to think and don't care about my tan or how much I live. That's why most these other chicks just make me sick, cause they care about money and whips and that's it. Materialistic bitches, you on they wish list. So how you step to my girl and get it? It's not gonna happen if I catch you staring. I'll snuff you, crack the sunglasses you're wearing. What is this amateur hour? Get booed off my girl's stage and you act all sour. Might have had a chance if you were yourself. Nah, I scratched that shit wouldn't have helped. But you right, wow, you take a look at my chick. Too bad I'm taking her home and you just beating the shit. Try to step to my girl cause you know she the shit. Try to be a player, try to give it a dick. But girl, you don't really wanna step to my, you don't really wanna step to my. Try to step to my girl cause you know she the shit. Try to be the player, try to give it a dick. But girl, you don't really wanna step to my, you don't really wanna step to my.
I like that song. I think the artistry of the song is so artsy.
Oh,
and the
whatever.
lyricism. What do you mean, whatever? How you gonna say whatever?
So how did your girl feel when you popped this in and said, "Babe, I wrote this for you. Listen to this."
I didn't say that.
And then she heard it and said, "Hold up, motherfucker! You just called me a bitch."
Did she do that?
No.
So she was
She
comfortable
said, "I
with it.
love the
She was
artistry
like, "That's right,
of the
she
song."
She likes that song.
You shh.
Well,
A lot of women like that song. I mean, my DJ flipped it on the chorus.
Yes.
I did because it was you
very
don't really
lyrical.
Want to step to my chick. You don't really want to step to my chick, and he flipped
Very
it,
lyrical.
put the pitch in there. But you know,
All right. Now, I mean,
take it as it is.
Some people feel that like when
Am I
they're
hurting your feelings?
No, not at all. I joke a lot.
All
No,
right.
some people feel like when their boyfriend or girlfriend is being approached by somebody else, they kind of take it as a confidence builder. Like, oh yeah, I know my girl looks good, so it's all right. You know, as long as she knows her place, whatever.
As long as she don't start making out with the dude right in front of me.
She don't start tonguing him down. You know,
Has that ever happened to you, for real?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No comment.
Nah, meaning me. Was I the one tonguing the girl down in front of my girl, or was the girl tonguing?
Did that happen to you?
Some dude
See,
down.
now if that happened with me, see, my thing is I don't believe in being played. So you will never play me. So if you try to play me, I'm gonna flip it back on you. So if
I
you're
let
tonguing,
that happen. I let that happen.
yeah, if you're tonguing somebody down like that, don't let me be standing next to Lizette.
Ooh, Lizette's like, please don't let him be standing next to me.
And I'm gonna be like, ooh, I like your hair.
She's like,
I'm not gonna tongue her
please.
down. I'm not gonna kiss her. I'm gonna
doing
just act
eyes.
like it. See, the perception is more than the actual act. So if I look at Lizette and I say,
I wasn't making out with him. He had something stuck in his tooth.
right, and I'm gonna say,
And I
okay,
got
no
it on
problem.
my tongue.
When she's done kissing him, she's gonna turn around and see me all in her face, and then she's gonna be like, yeah, what you doing to her face for? And I'm gonna be like, excuse
So
me.
I'm assuming your girlfriend is a very attractive young woman.
she's beautiful.
For
She on
no.
Facebook?
I mean,
But she must
She
be.
on Facebook.
Oh,
I'm giving you
God.
I'm messing with you.
Turn off this guy's mic. Siraj, turn off his mic. Look, he'll do it with pleasure.
like-
Look
he
at
like
him.
my
I will come in that room and turn that AC
Maybe he
off.
just got a little twitch in his eye.
I will come in that room and turn that AC off so
Right?
fast.
He's like, hold up,
it's
you
like
want
a-
to step to my chick? Hold up. Weren't you listening?
Now, KB, do you feel like a lot of, because you talked about the other chicks that are all materialistic, do you feel that a lot of women nowadays are materialistic?
Yeah.
Y'all feel like that?
Yes.
Really?
Some of them. I mean,
Let me try to like that, man.
I mean,
Yes.
look, I'm a very independent
Working
person.
on the wrong
Exactly.
shit,
That's
right?
why
Right.
that's why we're not talking about you, Colin.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh, we're talking
I'm
about me
not
now?
No.
Yes, we're talking about Liz.
We are?
and her materialistic ways. I'm just talking
like,
shit.
You heard the homie Con talking?
No.
You know
A
I
guy
know
needs
you.
to still treat me like a lady. If that means he's got to spend money on me, that doesn't mean I'm materialistic.
So what if he told you? What if he told you? He's like, yo, I'm broke, but I really like you. I don't have a dime in the bank.
But I mean, that's
I work at Burger King.
But I mean,
my credit score is horrible.
But I mean, what she's saying is she's not
But I got
she's not
nothing but
looking
love.
for somebody who's got
not
more
just
money
looking.
than her. She's looking
Yes,
for somebody
she
who's
is.
equal.
Has enough
Yeah,
money.
right.
Someone's on my
So if
level,
you're gonna be
better.
working, because think about it, if you're a hard worker, you're gonna want a bum that's
Right.
sitting at home mooching off of you. No, you
See,
want
but-
somebody who's at that equal level.
Right.
Right.
But
If he
depends.
happens to be making more than you, then that's just.
I mean, if that's what
Oh,
happens,
well,
that's what happens.
But
But
that
I mean, not
doesn't
for nothing.
more is equal, right?
Not
It
for nothing,
depends
but
what's an
men-
adequate level
Right.
for women. It's different.
All I
Right. Who
gotta say-
dictates the level?
Look, like I remember, I ain't gonna say the artist's name, but I remember the artist was like, I want a chick that she'll be cool on the first day I take her to McDonald's,
What artist told you that?
I ain't gonna say the name.
I wouldn't even take my kids to McDonald's.
Yeah.
So I
don't take myself.
I'll take my dog.
And you know what? I know he
They
was
got free
offended.
Wi-Fi now.
I know he was offended, but my first reaction was like, what? I said, no. First day McDonald's? Come on now. Like, at least take me to pizzeria. Maybe a little more, like, childish
No,
and cute.
no,
But
you're not gonna like that
McDonald's?
either. Stop
No,
fronting.
why not?
Stop fronting.
Why not?
They say
A
more like
pizzeria?
I've had first
slash
dates at a
Italian
pizzeria.
restaurant.
Yeah,
You're saying?
like that.
Okay.
That sounds
So what's
nice.
wrong with McDonald's?
Like,
McDonald's isn't good for you.
You
Neither
don't
is
care
the
about
pizzeria.
me or my
Pizza's
health or
good
my
for you.
feelings.
Pizza's good for you.
Yeah, look at that. You got
It's the healthy
tomatoes. You've got
Don't they got
Olive oil.
tomatoes in McDonald's?
Olive oil. You have a veggie slice.
now
You
we-
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Now, KB,
Yeah, get that
Chicken roll.
I
That was what's going
I don't
on.
want to cut off us short, but the recording